Hello and welcome to the One Stop Co-op Shop, your one stop for co-op news, reviews, and playthroughs. I'm Peter, and tonight we are playing through Marvel Champions. What's up, Terrence? It's awesome.
How's it
It
going?
is completely awesome. But before we even do that, we are going to spoil a couple of cards that Fantasy Flight sent to us. I guess it's not spoil. I think they call it previewing, or I forget what they called it. But they sent them to us. They want us to send them out to everybody else and discuss them. So that's what we're going to do here tonight.
It's always exciting to get cards and
Yes.
look at
Yeah,
them.
yeah. No, I mean, it has been over a year now. No, almost a year since the last big release from Fantasy Flight. And the last time we got to spoil cards, right? Or did we do some from not the big set?
Yeah, we got. No, we didn't. No, we got Storm. We didn't get anything in the box. So we got like Storm's
That's right.
support,
Yes.
her gardens.
So that's right. Storm wasn't in the set. Did she come out in the original four, though? Who are the original four?
No. It was the original four was in the box. There was Colossus and Shadowcat, and then we got
Right.
Cyclops and Phoenix. And Storm
Wolverine,
was kind
yeah.
of in the
Okay.
next wave.
All right.
with
So
Wolverine.
I guess it's been a little bit, or it hasn't been as long as I thought since we got to spoil stuff. But this card has already been spoiled right here because you've been looking at it in the top left the entire time. Not Terrence, though. Everybody but Terrence got to see it the entire time. So this card is one of Domino's signature cards. It is called Lucky Break. And wish I could zoom in on this. Can you see it or read it? It's a hero interrupt.
I can read it, but that's only because I'm.
Yeah,
reading
I have another picture of it too.
another
That's
picture of
a
it.
smart idea. I should probably pull that up. But why don't you go ahead and read it, Terrence?
Yeah, so Lucky Break, it's a zero cost upgrade, super powered traded. It's a hero interrupt. When you reveal an encounter card, discard Lucky Break, arrow, I guess. Cancel the effects of that card and discard it. Reveal another card from the encounter deck, and then it is a wild resource. Which what they say in the preview article, 14 out of 15 cards are wild. So just
I mean, it makes sense. She's lucky, right? That tracks. That is her literal one thing she has going for her is that she's lucky. So it's nice to have wild resources all the time. I guess she would be really good for taking care of those like hero actions, like hero action, discard one of each resource type to discard this upgrade or whatever. Should be nice for that. Her and Spider.
Yeah, and I think there's been some, and then I think in her kind of pre-con there'll be a bunch of like stuff that triggers off of wild. I think I feel like we got not a ton of it from Nova because
Right.
most of that stuff was in Nova's kit itself.
So
So yeah, I think we'll see this flesh out. a
oh,
little bit
so
more, the wild
actually her deck
icon.
will help Nova then if her aspect cards are also going to be very wild.
I don't know if her aspect cards will be, but I think it will help Nova because. Well, actually, I don't know. I think some of them look. I think her stuff actually looks at the top of the deck
Oh, okay.
and not triggers.
Got
off
it.
Wild.
All right, so we've seen a card similar to this before, and I'm going to switch to that, and that is called Spycraft. So do you want to go over Spycraft real quick? I mean, is the text basically the same, except it's one cost and not a wild resource?
You get to cancel it. You reveal another one. I think the big thing with Spycraft is it's an interrupt and not a hero interrupt. Besides the one cost as well, so you can trigger it on
Yep,
Ultimate Go.
yep.
Where
So I
Lucky
see the
Break
hero interrupt. You also have to control a spy character. And I know tonight's stream we are playing with
Right.
Spycraft in your deck, but you are not playing a spy. You're playing Star-Lord. How does that work, Terrence? Right. So you have a bunch of
You
allies.
just need a spy character. Phil Coulson turns out as a spy. No, you just need Phil Coulson. Phil Coulson will always pull out Spycraft, right? Because he's a spy, and so it
Nice.
means if you use him to pull it, you can play it.
All right.
So he gets you around some of that stuff. Yeah, I mean, Lucky Break is obviously also
Right.
restricted because you can only play it if you're Domino.
Well, yes.
So
It's a
even harder
superpower, so you
constraint
can
there.
reduce its 0 cost. Spycraft does cost 1, so there is a little bit of a cost associated with that.
Yeah, I have to think they're gonna do maybe more stuff with superpower besides depth focus. I think down the line, maybe they haven't figured out what that is, but I mean, it is such a common trait. I imagine there's gonna be probably some more new
So
things.
Brant
To
says
do with
that's
it.
how you get rid of fanaticism against Ronin.
Yeah, it does still have the same restriction, which makes sense for a lucky break because it is domino, as a lot of these where it is you, so you can't do it off of another player.
Well, yeah,
Which I
let
know
me
you
go ahead
like to
and
do,
skip to
Peter,
that
and you
card.
get
I'm going to skip
corrected each
another
time.
card that it's like first, but then we'll go to Grappling Hook, which is a Black Widow specific card, which costs 2, so much higher, but it gets rid of it forever. It's not like, oh, and it has to be a treachery also. So Grappling Hook has to be a treachery, which the other two do not, but there is no, like, reveal another card. It's just canceled.
But
Yeah,
it
which
it
seems
does
good.
cancel the entire card.
So, I
Yep.
mean, it is one of my favorite cards in the game, but you're right. First of all, it's also Hero Interrupt, which I guess Spycraft's the only one that's not hero specific. And it has to be targeting you. Now, does Spycraft have to be targeting you? Now, there's something more
Spycraft
flexible that's similar,
yes.
though, and that's Black Widow's ally card. You want to read it or you want me to?
Yep.
So, interrupt when a card is
You can read
revealed
it.
from the encounter deck.
I don't have it in front of me.
Exhaust Black Widow and spend a mental resource to cancel the effects and put that card and discard it. Then reveal another encounter card from the deck. So it doesn't say exactly that, but I have it really minimized also. So I did not pull up the big one. It's close enough. Bottom line is you cancel a card and you reveal another one as well. The nice part is you can keep Black Widow out forever, whereas all those other cards were, discard abilities, right? Yep.
Yeah, they're discards. Yeah, I mean, she comes in the core set, still super
Protection?
strong. She used to be an auto-include for me for a lot of decks. I still try to, protection. I still try to keep her in my, like, Spider-Man protection stuff, just because it really helps line up kind of that support in a 4-player game. Of being like, no, don't want to deal with that card this turn. And one of the nice things about these kind of cards is, like, it almost feels like it's like, even if you just get a surge card, it's like beneficial to cancel it. 'Cause you don't
Now
have to deal with the next
question
card anyways.
is, how bad is the effect? Because if it's surge in, like, Insight 1, I don't care. You know what I mean? I'd rather save it in case the next cards it surges into is Shadows of the Past or whatever. So it really does depend how bad that first effect is.
Yeah.
Typically, you would think that they would make those cards that had surge on them not that bad themselves, like a half of an effect. And then, because you're getting an extra card, it doesn't feel like it always works out that way. But that's in theory, those surge cards should be surging because the rest of the effects on the card aren't that bad.
Yeah. I think the 2 expert cards that surge are always annoying to pull up, like Under Fire, where, like, it's revealed 2 cards. So if you
every time
cancel it,
yes,
you only reveal 1 card. Like, would you do it for that?
Well, but right, that's not a half
you don't know
effect,
what that
right?
second
It's
card's
2
gonna
full
be,
effects
right?
because it's 2 full cards. The one that exhausts you in surges, I would think about. Yeah, I would think that unless I really needed to be standing, I'll take an exhaust for 1 turn, again, to have that ability to cancel something else, either right away or later on in the turn. So, definitely more situational. Obviously, anything that reveals 2 cards, there's literally no reason not to cancel it.
Yeah. There's only a few other ways, I think, to cancel stuff, and they're all hero specific, right? Like Spider-Man's Enhanced Spider Sense, and that is specific to treacheries, but you can cancel anyone's treachery in front of them. So it doesn't have to just be used. So you get that flexibility. Cost 1. Chaos Magic from Scarlet Witch, I believe, is also or not Chaos Magic. It's what is that card?
I thought Chaos Magic was
Chaos
the one
Magic's
where
one
you
that lets
got
play
to
that thing
like
for free, right?
draw 3 cards.
Yeah, play a card for free.
Oh,
No,
okay.
Chaos Magic is the one that like you discard for the cost of the card, and then you get to put it in for free. The one I'm thinking of is another event she has. That's Warp Reality, the 1 cost where when a counter card's revealed, you literally cancel the entire card.
But that
like
one, is that an upgrade or is that an event? Right.
So that's obviously super card.
I mean, pros and cons there, right?
No, it's an event.
Anything that's an event, you either have to hold it in your hand until something bad comes up, or you have to get lucky and draw into it on the turn you need it. The nice part about the upgrades is, let's say you do hold it on that surge card, you're like, nah, the next thing might be worse. And if it's not that bad, also, you just keep holding it, right? Events will take up hand space if you try to do it that way.
Yep. And then Strange also has an event. I think most of them are events, right? Because it's such a strong effect in the game, right? To be able to mitigate something off the deck. Strange has Protective Ward, and it's not as good as Warp Reality. Because it
so
also
Eric Furston says, I like to pair
treasure
the Black Widow ally card with Quinn Carrier to ensure you always have the mental resource available. Yeah, no, that's a good call, Eric. I agree.
Yeah.
That's the one where you take damage,
it also
right?
works with Ingenuity as well, which... No, Ingenuity is the one where
to play it?
You have to be...
Oh, so yeah, with Hulk.
Genius.
Right.
But then it generates mental. It's like a free mental resource generator for the rest of the game, and you can only, you have to have
correct. So,
Genius,
as far as I know,
only
I bet Professor X might have it if they ever release him.
Yeah, that came in iHeart's pack. Yeah.
No, not yet. Not
we'll
yet.
See.
But
we don't have spoilers on that.
We've done a good job for Fantasy Flight so far, so I'm sure they will keep allowing us to do this. So that's Lucky Break. Anything else you wanted to say about that, or do you want to move on to the next card we're about to spoil? Oh yeah.
No, I mean just 0 cost card, super solid, right? Like I feel like you can't 0 cost card that stays in play until you need it, so you can hold it.
It's almost an always play unless you really badly need
really
that resource, and
you
better need it real bad. So yeah, so Lucky Break, I like it. All right, we're going to go now to our aspect card that we're to spoil, and it is an aggression card, and it's a new type of aggression card, and I'm going to have to definitely zoom in on this one, so let me switch over. So I apologize to everybody else. I am doing it on a mini screen, so I'm hoping everybody else can see it way better than I can. Yeah, why don't you go ahead and do that? I'm pulling it up now.
Do you want me to read it? Yeah, so the player side scheme, one of the new things coming in this box, like Peter was saying, definitely synergizes with Cable, but can definitely be used outside of Cable, just because he can include side schemes from any aspect in his deck. Kind of like how they're doing it with all the summer traded characters, I guess.
So wait, how's Cable related to Cyclops again?
Can do side schemes, I guess, and we'll see.
It's his kid? Okay, I wasn't sure.
I think it's like his kid, right?
Oh. Don't ask like a bunch of non-comic book people
I actually don't
about
know.
the relationship.
I'm not. Yeah, Nathan Summers. I know he's a time traveler and he's related to Scott Summers because they share the same last name. Anyways, I'm sure someone in the chat will tell us. The card it's locked and loaded, has Victory 0, so you can only play it and use it one time. And when it's defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for a weapon traded.
Now, are there any 4+ cost weapon upgrades right now?
Play,
I don't think there are. When I was looking through weapons, I didn't see any. So this must be future-proofing, obviously. But yeah, that's pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the
and
way
it's
it works
only
is you pay the one
two
cost
per
to
player
play it.
starting
Then
initially.
it goes up as a side scheme like any other side scheme. It comes in with 2 per player. You have to defeat it. When you defeat it, you get this bonus. It doesn't do any negative stuff to you. It's just there for when you it's just there to help you defeat it. It's similar to like side quest, right? Although side quest had an acceleration token or something like that on it. Is that correct? No, isn't there something called side quest from
Are you talking about him? Lord of
the
Rings?
fantasy modular? Isn't it called side quest, and it's like 8 per player, but you get to search for any card and put it in play? Right, that's a normal side scheme, but
No, that's still a side scheme.
fetch quest, that's what it's called.
Oh, you're talking about fetch quest.
Yeah, so this one goes right in
but
play.
you have to put
that.
You only get to put that in your hand, not in play or something, right?
Yeah, so Eric says Venom loves lock and load for his multi-gun. Yeah, that's one of the cards we're going to go over. Brant says Venom, Rocket, Gamora, Star-Lord. Brant, you are reading our minds because those are exactly the cards we have here to show. So the first one is the Element Gun. Element Gun, Star-Lord, super good. Anytime he doesn't have to take extra cards to put them in play. And Terrence and I were talking about this, and I tried to make it work, and I did not do it as successfully as I would like to. Because I feel like Star-Lord's always digging himself out of a hole. But I was thinking, if you could just play both Element Guns, without drawing extra cards, just using him as a straight-up hero, and just discarding 2 cards a turn to do 6 damage piercing, or 3 piercing twice, that's pretty good for 2 cards a turn, like 1 card for 3 damage. But for whatever reason, I just kept, because his kit's so expensive, I kept taking extra cards, and it didn't work out as good as I wanted. But I think a double element gun, just shoot every turn build could work. Because, I mean, any hero would love to do 6 plus their base attack every turn. So it's, 8 automatic? And then you still have 3 cards to play with every turn? It's pretty good. So yeah, getting one of them in play for free isn't bad. Gamora's Sword, absolutely. You will see that today. I am playing Gamora. Terrence is playing Star-Lord. So we do have this quest in place. So you will see us play with it today. We are not playing with the Domino specific card because, well, it's Domino specific and we don't have everything for Domino, but we are putting Spycraft in just to show some fun things you could do with a deck that like focuses around that Spycraft, right? It's and then Godslayer is another one. So I put Godslayer in my Gamora deck as well, because why not?
Yeah, Sonic Rifles, obviously another target, probably not in the deck that is going to put lock and load, but you come to a 4-player game.
I got it. It's on screen.
You could have a Sonic Rifle kind of in there, right? Because that is 3 cost. And then I think War Machine also has some signature stuff.
Well, Particle Cannon is another one I got up there. So again, weapons, Rocket loves it, as Brant said.
They're not as popular.
Yep.
That's Rocket, especially because Rocket cycles through his weapons too. So you almost will always use lock. Like if you put lock and load, a Rocket player will almost always get something out of this. Where like some of the other heroes, like unless you get you
don't play them,
like,
right? That's the whole point.
One time you play all of your
intentionally
weapon
don't
upgrades,
play them,
there might not be
knowing that you're going to try to do this quest. Sure.
Yeah, but you don't know when this thing is gonna come out.
I mean, it depends on what else you have.
You're not gonna play multi-gun because you drew it.
But Panther's gonna like it too because he has several weapons. Right? So Panther's Claw. Yeah. Yep. The daggers. Yeah. Multi-gun again from Venom. Really good, but Venom does have other weapons. Hand cannon. You can put hand cannon with anybody to make this decent. And this is. Oh, go ahead. Yeah, well, here's one that's also only one that people might not think about, which is Energy Spear. This is a weapon upgrade.
Well, Bjorn.
It isn't for you, and the card itself says just put it into play. It does not say put into play on your hero or whatever else. So, yeah, you can do something like Energy Spear. I know a lot of times when I build decks, like I'll try to have Yondu or one of the Guardians that doesn't die, or healing or whatever to keep that Guardian ally alive. and energy spear, but I don't want to put 50 energy spears in. Well, this way I just put one in. When I get that ally, then I can get rid of this locked and loaded and find that energy spear no matter where it is. Because I find it's hard to get that combo to work because you need to put enough energy spears in to make it worthwhile, but then they're clogging up your deck otherwise. So, I don't know. I think that's more cute than good, but I do think that's another possible use for it.
Yeah, I like having. I mean, a lot of these players' side schemes are definitely have like really strong effects. Like the ones they've spoiled is like remove an enemy, put allies into play. Like everyone gets put in, and it's fun that almost all of them are like benefits every single player in the game. So there's like incentive for everyone to kind of contribute, to kind of do that. And just more choices. I think there's going to be enough side schemes where you're not going to want to. I think this is true in like Black Widow, right? Like you don't jam every single prep card. You're going to have to make some choices of like how you want to lean, kind of for that, which I think is fun. That it isn't just the auto like, well, I'm playing Cable, I'm just going to put every single side scheme that ever exists in my deck and I'm done, right? You're gonna have to make some choices because you're gonna want the right ratio of like side schemes to not side schemes. And then useful outside of him, right? I think you don't see prep cards. People do use them outside of Black Widow, but they're definitely not. I think side
so
schemes
Brant
would be
says
much more
lock and load is
stable
cool because you can deck build as a team around it. It's excellent design. And then he asked if there were any protection weapons though, and Eric looked it up, and there aren't any protection weapon cards. But you can always use your signature cards too. Like if you're using Drax Protection or whatever else, there'll be some weapons in there for you to put into play potentially, as well if you have a protection player, or maybe you just don't if you're trying to build this kind of deck. But Eric also said using the aggression player's side scheme to allow Justice player to grab Sonic Rifle will be classic. Yeah. And then Michael Newsom joined and says, "Hey, Peter. Hi, Terrence. Hello, Michael. Great seeing you as always. Glad you're back." So yeah, we just revealed for Fantasy Flight, with their permission, 2 cards today. One is Lock and Load, and the other one, let's go back to the beginning, is a Domino one called Lucky Break. So I think that's going to conclude this portion, unless you have anything else to say about either of those cards, Terrence.
Just for player side schemes, one of the cards that has been spoiled from the initial article is Professor, from Cable. It says 1-cost support, alter ego action. You can exhaust Professor to choose either draw a card or search your deck or discard pile for a player side scheme. So you can potentially use this to like just keep the happy train going, of just buffing everyone around the table. You get a weapon, you get an upgrade, you get an upgrade, right? Like you could literally like dump stuff like every turn if you can get Professor in your hand. I think there's even been spoiled from one of the content creators, a side scheme that allows you to pull a support. So if you're a Cable, you could literally take that one.
And I'm sure Domino has some lucky things that can probably help him do that. I have no idea because I don't spoil myself, but right? She's pretty lucky, unless her luck only is for herself, which might be true. Okay. Yes. I mean, what do you call me, selfish, Terrence? Is that what's going on here?
Which might be a very Peter deck.
Well, I try to share, but then I also realize that I want the effect of the card also.
Well, you try to share, don't want to realize the card says
like, I think, okay, I'm going to be a good person this turn. And then I realize I'm not a good person.
The effect of the card, yeah. Yes.
There you go.
Yeah,
there you go.
Maybe I should force you to play.
I mean, I do that when I play Storm,
play
but then I maybe don't care about if other people get retaliated on. I just care about me.
Yeah, didn't you like totally screw my Shadow?
And then you had to flip back over because you took
like
damage,
I had to ready and then basically take retail to the face because
I'm a good selfish player, Terrence. That's what I do. All right. So I did see a comment. So Michael says, "Who are we battling today? We are going against Ebony Maw. We're about to get there, and we are going to play with not Lucky Break itself, but Spycraft, which is very similar to Lucky Break. And we are playing with the aggression card in our deck today, with the one that draws a weapon. So you are going to get to see these in play, assuming we draw them. And well, if we draw them, we're playing them, right? Like that's all there is to it. So Brant says Cable's going to be so bonkers off the charts. Not quite Doctor Strange levels, but he'll be strong and fast in solo. Interesting.
I think he might be better than Strange in some cases, but that mostly just because I think Strange's power level gets kneecapped a bit if you're playing against any stalwart villains, like not being able to manipulate status effects.
Yes.
Because all of his like high, like his nice spell cards also apply status things as well, and so losing that half of it, I think, doesn't make him a bad hero, just definitely hurts his power level. You're paying the cost regardless.
The last thing I'm going to say before we get off of this part of it and get into our gameplay is come find us at Gen Con. Terrence and I will both be there. When are we playing Marvel Champions? So that way people can know to come find us. Saturday at 10 a.m. is our scheduled time that we bought tickets for.
I'm probably going to be playing every day of Gen Cons at some point.
I have to jet at noon, so I'll be there for 2 hours. It's a 3-hour block, so
you also,
if somebody's there, they can take over my spot for me if I do have to leave before we finish the scenario. Hopefully we can finish in 2 hours. Well, that he definitely could. He will have to play with unsleeved cards though. Like,
I'll just make.
I don't know how he'll feel about that.
I feel like he has to do that all
you
the
will
time
just be responsible
like
for making sure my deck makes it back to me, Terrence. That is the only request I will have of you. Now, are you bringing scenarios and stuff to play? All right. So I'll just bring my decks then. I'm not going to bring all that stuff. I'm not playing without you.
Probably. I did last year.
So
I'll bring some stuff.
And you're coming to our one-stop co-op shop night, right? So again, if you're at Gen Con, I think Friday and Saturday night we're going to be playing in the open play area. But if you want to meet up with us, either join our Discord. That's the easiest way to do it, and message us there, or email us at mvpboardgames we're doing one-stop co-op shop at gmail.com. So email us if you want to schedule a time, and we'll let you know where we're going to be to play a game with us, or just show up. Again, where's that open gaming area? Was that in the Hilton or whatever? The Marriott? Okay, yeah. So we'll probably be somewhere in the open gaming area in the Marriott. It's big, but it's not that big. You'll find us.
It's in the Marriott.
And probably both Friday and Saturday nights. I don't know what time we're starting. Probably between 7 and 9. Somewhere in there we'll be starting, and in there for a while. So come join us. All right, with all of that stuff out of the way, let's see if there's any final comments. So Eric says, once Cable completes his personal side scheme, Technovirus Purge, his stats will be 333, which is bonkers in and of itself. I'm playing the NeXt Evolution event on Saturday from 9 to noon. And we'll look for you guys. All right, Eric. Good. We will hopefully see you there. Wait, there was a 9 to noon slot, and we took the 10 o'clock to 1? Terrence? Oh, got it. Oh! Wait.
I assume
so is
that's
it
the same slot.
9 o'clock there?
It's just time
Is
zones.
it 9 o'clock Central? Oh, so we'll be done by noon, which is when I got to leave.
Central time, yes. Yes.
I don't know if I did. So we'll have to figure it out. Yes, because I'm going to True Dungeon for the first time ever. So I'm super excited. So I'll be doing True Dungeon right after that time slot. So yeah, Eric, we'll be there. But I think we have a full table, right? Or no? Yeah, yeah. I mean, I certainly wouldn't mind playing
Yeah,
with
I
people.
think we
Look,
do,
if you
but
guys are dying to play with one of
you
us,
know,
we'll
we
make it
can break
happen.
stuff up or whatever
Either there or later,
as
right?
well.
Like, it doesn't have to be then either, unless we can't figure out another time. You playing Marvel Champions, Terrence? I don't believe
Yeah, if
it.
people have decks, I'll
And
definitely
then
be
I guess I'll
playing
make
throughout
one final
the week.
announcement is Mike and I designed a game. We've designed many games, but this one we're going to self-publish. It's called Flame and Fang. If you're a Marvel Champions fan, I actually think you'll like it because it's strategic card play. There is some deck building to it, but it's strategic card play. There is a board, but it is basically do some stuff. There are missions that are very specific. To where you're at. It is progression based, so it's a story. You can play it one off, but you'll have to just get upgrades at the beginning based on where you would have leveled up to. But anyway, strategic card play, and you're basically fighting a boss in every mission. So very similar in a lot of ways to Marvel Champions, although very different in a lot of ways as well. But yeah, one of the coolest parts about it is you get to be a dragon. It's a co-op game where you're playing with a bunch of other dragons doing dragony things, running around, like gathering resources, like doing what dragons like to do. They like to fly around, they like to gather stuff, and they like to kill stuff. So that's what you will be doing in this game, Flame and Fang, which is we will be showing off for the first time at Gen Con this year. So come find us for that as well. And again, just email us if you want to play with us. Okay, so we'll be in the same slot then.
Brandon says Indies on Eastern Time, but I think there is
starting
only
every hour. Yeah, makes sense.
Because it's the same people
cool.
demoing. So I don't.
All right.
Think
well, I'm going to transition to our stream where we are going to show off these two new cards that we've seen. Well, at least for Lucky Break, the most similar card we could find, and then we will be showing off Lock and Load. Alrighty, so let's get into our stream where we are playing against Ebony Maw. Ebony Maw is one of my favorite villains. What are your thoughts on Ebony? I know you're the one who suggested Ebony today, but yeah,
I just thought it was a good the spells because they surge are good like spycraft targets because it does cancel the whole card, so you get the benefit of that. And we haven't played him in a while. I think he is very variable. Like I definitely had games where his stuff doesn't come together and he can be a walk in the park, and then sometimes because there is no limit on that surge, right? Like you can just get like slammed with like 3 or 4 spells in front of you.
Well, if you get bad timing.
They range between 2 to 4 counters, so like they can definitely just hit you in the face, like all at once, especially if they stagger enough too. And there's that one that like removes 1 off of every single one, and then there's also direct damage, so you can actually like be low on health and die because you can take damage for every
now
spell
yours only cancels
so
the U ones, right? The ones in front of you.
Definitely go from
great. Thanks.
pretty
Appreciate
decent
that,
situation to like pretty crappy situation relatively quickly. Yes. Yeah.
Oh,
which makes sense
true.
for a person who's like pulling. He's also like kind of anti.
So that'll help you counter
Star-Lord because you're like pulling those
all right,
spells.
So Ebony Maw, Forced Interrupt. Ebony Maw activates against you. Remove an invocation counter from each spell card in your play area. So he basically first removes your spell counters and then he activates against you. So that might trigger some spells before you get activated on. When revealed, each player discard cards from the top of the encounter deck until they discard a spell card and put that card into play in their area. So we haven't done that yet, right? You first or me? Alright. Alright, spell. No, advance. Spell. Yeah. Yes, it is.
You can go first.
Why would I get one again? Oh, look at this.
You get 2, right? Is that how that works? Well, I guess I get 1 and then you get 1
So wait,
again,
which one are we supposed to do first?
There's 1 from each. Yeah.
I think it's this one, actually. So, but this is each. They're both each player. We're both getting it.
Yeah, I think the main
thing
goes first.
Yeah, you finish this, and then we'll shuffle them back in, and then I unfortunately, that's not gone.
Yeah,
forever
but I
because we're
think I
shuffling it
get
back
one
in.
now because you gotta
All
finish
right,
that.
so
And
now
then
we shuffle
get
back
the
in and
one.
we do it again. This time for Ebony Maw. This one? No. Nope. Nope. Yes. No. No. No, that's not. That is also not. Still not. Oh, there. That's a spell.
Oh, I see that go.
Yeah, I mean, that's great. So this one's got
You
3
just
counters. This one's got
you
2.
just, you're just going for acceleration tokens at this point, right?
I mean, losing shadows.
Well, this one's pretty good. I'll just get double stunned and
Last
have stuff
invocation counter is
exhausted.
removed.
Because he's
Discard
gonna
it and
hit me with the
exhaust each
chair.
upgrade you control, and you're stunned.
He's just gonna hit me with the chair twice.
Mine seem to be worse. Deal 2 damage to each character you control. That's bad for my chumpy deck. And after the last invocation can. Well, I have a lot of cheap allies in this deck on purpose because you know me, I like to chump. Discard a card at random from your hand,
For your chumpy
and I'm
deck.
confused. Well, that's not perfect either. Well, yeah, I definitely have some cheapy or free stuff. Ooh, conditioning room.
Oh,
Exhaust
you have
conditioning room.
you have good ways
Return
to
the
get
bottommost
rid of
attacker thwart event. That
spell,
seems
at
like a
least.
good thing to start with. Decisive blow seems decent if I have any kind of justicey card, and I do. I have 4 justice. So conditioning room, decisive blow for. Well, I'm going to keep
Yeah, but you
conditioning room,
play.
right? And I burn everything
feel like, I
else.
feel like you just like
Yeah, so I'm going to put
burn
decisive blow at the
everything and
bottom.
try to get a like
You
your
broke up.
supports
I'm
and
sorry.
upgrades
What'd you
out,
say?
Right? Well, I don't know if you want to keep bug, but I think you brought your event.
Nah, I got rid of bug. So Mary said you guys are early
I don't know how
today.
important
That's because
bug
we
is.
spoiled 2 cards, Mary. And so we're going to be playing with one of them. So I have another decisive blow and a forward momentum, which is not great to have together, honestly. So yeah, wow, I got nothing. Nothing from nothing. Look at the top card of your deck. Come on, free thwart. That
Oh,
is
you're
not
keeping
a free
this
thwart.
hand. You might as well trigger your action.
Check cards,
for also
attacker,
your
thwart,
limited
draw
top
it.
cards,
Once
you
per
get an
round.
extra card.
Okay. So I think I put conditioning room in, right? Or do I just for justice and forward momentum and say forget it?
Yep.
To put confuse on. So if I do
That's up to
conditioning
you.
room,
I mean,
I can
for
still
alternatives, you
afford
Psylocke in.
Psylocke. Yeah, that's probably the right
Use
move.
them.
All right, so I put Crisis Averted in, put conditioning room in, use conditioning room to. It was decisive blow. I did that on purpose, although I didn't quite think about the fact that I might use it to pay for something. So that's a shame.
Whatever it is.
1, 2, 3.
I mean, it's
For
fine.
Psylocke.
It's fine.
So
You're
Psylocke
gonna
enters
cycle
play
through
with 2
this
psionic
deck.
counters.
You're
When
like,
Psylocke
there-
attacks an enemy, remove 1 psionic
29
counter from
cards
her
left.
to confuse the enemy and deal 1
You're a
damage
quarter
to it.
of your way through.
All right, so I'm going to flip up at this point. Remember, I have Finesse, which is after I play an attack, I remove a threat, and I have Precision, which is after I remove a threat. Well, not after I play a thwart event. I'm sorry, deal a damage. After I play an attack event, remove a threat. I should be very specific because it is not removing a threat. All right, so Psylocke is going to go ahead and attack for that 1 and use her ability to do a 2nd damage. So that is boom, boom, 2 damage, and it is a confuse. Start off with a little confusion going on, and then I'm going to thwart, right? You want me to take this off, or do you want to do it? Okay. Well, I didn't know if you had cards or whatever. All right, go for it, Terrence. I'm going to look at the comments, see if
You
there's
can do
anything
it.
while you're doing your...
That doesn't matter to me. If you're gonna just attack. No.
Yeah, by the way, sorry for Terrence's...
Top card and swap.
Yeah, sorry for Terrence's
Again.
audio. This is not me today. This is definitely a Terrence thing. He's on vacation, so he's not
Yes,
at
like
home right
ping
now.
that 99.
So you
Yeah.
might notice his background's a little different, but also he's on crap internet, so he's pinging high. He's robotic voice, so I apologize. It's actually
Okay.
not me this time. Can you hear me, Terrence?
Is this Peter?
Can you hear me, Terrence? You're back? We could hear you, yes. Can you hear me?
Back? Can you hear me?
You keep drawing cards. Are you doing that on purpose?
Yeah,
You have
just
cards in your
TTS
hand.
is
You have cards in
pegged
the
at
deck,
9999
like all
for
over
me
your
right
mat.
now.
You're a mess, Terrence. There
I
you
did
go.
that like 10 minutes ago.
Well,
Trying
you
to draw
are,
the top
to
card
be
of my deck.
fair. Now, should I shuffle these cards back?
Oh, here we go. My ping is back down. Okay. No, I have to. Well, yeah, whatever. The top card's the one that matters. This one's the one that matters. I gotta swap with something.
Coulson?
Crew quarters, or what am I playing this turn? So I should probably play.
Probably play your element gun.
Coulson, which then gets me Spycraft.
How about your boots? Boots are tough to get rid of. I mean,
Yeah, I'll probably card for that though. 2, 3. Yeah, I think I'll do crew quarters. Okay.
oh, okay. All right, so I did 2 damage.
Spend
Coulson
3.
thwarts for 2.
Coulson. Actually, yeah. Can you just do damage? Coulson will thwart. Forgot about that. All right.
Yeah, as long as you.
Oh wait, I can't play Spycraft. I'm one short. That's okay.
Now
I'll just hold
you
Spycraft,
are
right?
supposed to shuffle your deck because you searched with Coulson, right?
So I don't
did
play
do
boots.
that. I mean, you could use Spycraft to element gun.
Yes.
Why not? That's up
Yeah,
to you.
and then I'll take card. Should I?
With those
I don't know if
spells.
I should.
Yeah.
I just
Well, and we're
I
trying
just feel
to
like
show it
with
off, right?
with whatchamacallit, me taking cards, Spycraft would be good.
That's your call. I mean,
do you think
boots will prevent the damage this turn,
or do you
right?
think I should just hold boots
'cause you
and
have a
then play
card.
Spycraft?
So that's your call. All right. I mean,
Yep.
you'll live. So another 2 damage. Boom, boom. Yep. I mean, Maw
just do it
goes
this
down
way.
quickly. Yeah, Brant
And we'll
made
see
a
if I
good
live to
point.
regret it.
He says Ebony Maw is fun
And then I'll
because
attack
he's so
for 2.
thematic. He's bad because his hit points are way, way too high. Yeah, it's fine. He seems to go down pretty easily though. I mean, you have to rush him a lot of times because of the timer on all these things. It's like you got to kill him before it's too late. Oh, I got Nebula. I have 4 damage to enemy if you paid for it using only fist
Which
resources,
is
which
great. I mean,
I
you also
only
have a
can if I
strength
use
and a drop kick.
Nebula. That's tough, but that is a free stun. We'll see.
Yeah, you
We'll
could
see
if you
Terrence.
use
Oh, I
Nebula.
should have added a damage, by the way, to Psylocke, because that's what you do. All right, let's add 2 threat. Bink, bink. And then she's going to attack me, but first we remove a counter from each of those spells. What's this first one that's going to go off? Discard a card at random. That's fine. So attacks for 2 plus star. Discard a card at random from your hand. Well, isn't that... Well, decisions might be made for me, Terrence. There goes strength. Yep. No drop kick. No droppy or kicky. But I got the deal 2 damage one. Maybe
Yep.
I'll just search for another free one. Wait. Oh, that's the boost. I was confused.
Yep. So
Oh, I never took any
4,
damage.
3.
Wait a minute. So I was supposed to take 2 damage there.
So I get boots.
Yep. Can you hear me? Surge, because it's a spell.
Yep.
One reveal.
Counter
Remove
cards.
1 invocation counter from each spell. So I guess I got to put this on. 4 invocation counters on this spell. Oops. I do not want to draw 4 cards. Alright, so this one is Fireball. Yep. After the last invocation is deal 4 damage to your identity. Which is bad for me. I don't like that. Stun and Confuse is really good against Maw, though. Alright, so 1, this one flips to 0, and this one goes down to 3. Do we do anything else? If you have no spell environments in play, discard cards from the top till you get one, put that into play. Okay, so we are triggering this one spell here, which is discard a card at random from your hand. Well, there might be even less for me to do. That is 2 random cards discarded. Yep, Nebula. That is amazing.
All right. He's attacking me again.
Hey, remember how we said
another
you should
4?
probably
That's not great.
Oh,
Surge.
that is brutal.
Discard and upgrade. Probably boots.
That's your call, man.
Do I do boots or do I do the element gun because I hope you're going to get lock and load?
I mean, they're both a card. All right.
Boots are cheap.
This turn 1 was not ideal, Terrence. Not ideal at all. I mean, you should probably put Bad Boy in no matter what, right?
I think Coulson's going to thwart.
That's worth an encounter card right there.
Too.
Or are you just going to
probably going to try to flip down and heal.
Putting Spycraft in?
Yeah.
Wait, what did Coulson do?
No.
You didn't take it off.
I'm going to put Spycraft in and probably
you're doing Sky Destroyer?
Destroyer in. And then... Yeah, he thwarted.
Yeah, for sure. So...
I think so.
For 3?
And then flip down and heal.
Why didn't you use Sky Destroyer?
And then I'll sliding shot.
Because it triggers itself. After you play a shield card, exhaust it to deal 2 damage. It itself is a shield card, so it gets to plink the 2 damage.
Yeah.
All right. Well, he's confused already, so I don't know if I'm going to use Psylocke or not this turn, because if I use her, then I can't chump with her.
Yep.
Oh, so what you're saying is punch anyway?
After last invocation, deal 2
should I have
damage to each
stayed
character
down?
control, so she's going to die anyways,
That's an interesting thought experiment.
And Robostorm's going to happen regardless.
It is not anymore. So the only thing I can do right now is acrobatic move, huh? And I don't even get the extra thwart.
Yeah.
I definitely lost Nebula. Yeah, so not great. The 2 cards I lost were Strength and Nebula. Literally the 2 cards that would let me do anything on this turn. If I had lost any other 2 cards, I would have been fine. So I could either forward momentum to remove 0 threat from any schemes, or I just play acrobatic move to do 2 damage. Yep, so that's 2 damage plus 2 more from me, so that's 4. And then I guess I attack with Psylocke, and she does another 2 damage. I'll use her counter, even though he's already confused. Just to do the extra 1 plinky damage, because she's about to die anyway, as Terrence pointed out, from Rumblestorm. The only way she wouldn't have died is if I could have somehow stunned, but I can't. I think I'm discarding both of these cards. I need to get to my resource generators badly. So yeah, I'm discarding both of them. All right. So let's ready up and draw up.
Yeah.
Hey, I got both of my Keen Instincts. That is good. And my sword, which is not good.
All right.
That's fine. But I can use Keen Instincts to play clear the area. So, yeah, I'll have a full turn of stuff to do. Which makes me happy, Terrence. That does tend to make me happy when I can be useful. All right, so let's add 2 to the main scheme. Then he's going to scheme against you. Psych. He's confused. He is still going to attack me, though, so these... Well, if you chump, these are going to go down. Right?
Do you want me to chump? If I chump, I can't play my other Spycraft. But it does mean...
I mean, that's up to you. If you're going to do that, I should not have attacked with Psylocke. So...
I have to exhaust an upgrade.
Alright, I'm going to add 2 life back to him. Okay. I'm just...
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah, that's fine. So
right, like,
I did not attack with
care if I'm
Psylocke.
stunned,
I rewound that.
upgrades.
Gave him 2 life back.
Exhausted, I won't.
Because, yeah, it's way better to put another confuse
I won't use element gun.
So you're chumping for me. Thank you very much, sir. So the first one, exhaust each upgrade, and you're stunned. Second one, exhaust each upgrade, and you're stunned. Yeah, that's not bad that they are both literally the same thing. I mean, twice. You got hit by 2 chairs, Terrence. What is this? Oh, that's the boost. So Coulson gets hit by Super Giant.
Chair.
That's pretty good, actually. So he hit you with the chair twice and then threw Super Giant at you.
For the attack, right?
Well, thank you, Terrence. That was very gentlemanly of you. I appreciate that. You have to exhaust your upgrades, though, right? That's a support, not an upgrade. Okay, so go ahead and deal with your encounter cards first.
Yeah.
Can you hear me? You gonna Spycraft it? Oh, can you?
I'm fine with that. Can't do anything about that.
Oh, discard it. Yeah. Oh, nice.
I'll take a different card, right?
I mean, I don't think you want to get hit in the face with a fireball.
I mean, might as well, right? Yeah, it's...
Hopefully.
Might as well, right?
Prevent all damage from Ebony Maw after abjuration.
Yeah, I think we'll last
2 or more damage from...
right?
Yeah. That's not even a thing.
Yeah.
Why is that even...
Prevent 2 or more damage from a single attack?
Like, I guess you can't blink them?
Fine with that.
I guess it's good against Psylocke, but I'll just punch him in the face first. Right? And I won't do clear the area before I punch him in the face. I will punch him in the face first. Give to the Gamora player. Huh. Remember how I said I was going to punch him in the face first? And how I said this wasn't a big deal? It just became a big deal. Do you have a event that's going to hit him for any damage? Well, then I'll just focus on your Black Order infantry, and we'll get rid of that next turn, right?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
No.
Yep, which is...
well, how are you going to do anything?
Yeah.
Well, you don't know. What's the bottom of your card? Because if you flip down, you can pull the card from the bottom of your deck with Conditioning Room.
Yeah, so let's do that. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to exhaust. We'll get rid of this forever. Right?
Oh, you also get to look at the top card of your deck. So you might get
obligation
an event as well.
Yeah, that was not the worst thing ever. This?
Yep.
Oh no, this. Yeah. Yep. Yes, you did.
What was the card I replaced this with?
I mean, you're always confused, even when you don't have...
Oh, I got Abjuration.
You're just stunned.
Yeah.
Okay, make sure so let's do that. Let's draw the bottom card.
But I didn't see a card in front of me,
Justice,
so I was confused.
Let's look at the top card. That is not the top card.
No.
Oh, wait, do I get to heal myself? Oh, look at that. Well, it's just a double resource.
You have to get exhaust Conditioning Room first.
I'll look forward to that next turn. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm going to play both Keen Instincts.
You get the heal and the card.
Discarding my sword, because I'll just fetch it, right? Alright, so For Justice says remove 4 threat. Keen Instinct says remove 2 threat and draw a card. Well, that's clearly the right one, because there's only 2 threat, right? So we will clear the area to draw a card. And remove that threat. And that card is a double resource, which means I can still For Justice. Guess what? That is completely and totally useless. kind of like me, Terrence. Completely and totally useless. So I can't
For
attack
nothing.
with Psylocke again because of this stupid thing. Oh, Psylocke, do you want Psylocke to attack and confuse this? Do you want 2 damage on it? Do you want 1 damage? Well, what do you want me to do?
No.
Confuse the enemy and deal a damage.
When
yes.
she attacks an enemy, remove 1.
I
Can't
mean,
you
that's
still
worth
confuse
it, I
it
guess,
though? You
'cause
just don't do
she's
any
going away in a
damage,
second
right?
anyway.
Because you
That's
still
fine.
attack the enemy.
So she will attack for 0, prevented by that.
So you would still get
Then
the
she
confuse, you just
confuses,
won't
does
get the
another damage, prevented by that. Oh. When I played my clear the area card, I would have also plinked for 1 damage. That was prevented. So remember this card you said did nothing? Just prevented 3 damage from me, Terrence.
Yep.
Oh, yes, you are correct. I will plink him instead of plinking. Wait, let me see Psylocke. When Psylocke attacks an enemy,
But you
remove
can
a psionic
plink him
counter,
for damage.
confuse that enemy. Yeah, it does have to be the same. All right.
Instead of the no op. Yep.
That's a shield card, right?
All right.
Dang it.
Let's see.
I mean, you had already made that choice.
Crew quarters.
You got a lot of
No.
good cards.
Do I just heal up full? I think I do.
For take a card to do it, and then put helmet in.
Oh man.
That's what I would probably do.
Do I take
The
Bad
problem
Boy
is
out?
you don't play any cards to plink that shield off, but I think you're okay with that. So you draw extra cards for the rest of the game.
Yeah.
So Bad Boy, for those who don't know, when you would take any amount of damage from the villain's attack, discard this card, prevent all that damage, change the alter ego, and draw 2 cards. Real good. You don't even have to be fatal damage. You just decide when you want to do it. Well, if you want to keep using Sky Destroyer, it is for sure. Cool.
I mean, I'd love the nowhere, but
All right.
gotta make a hard choice, and I feel like
Awesome.
Government Liaison's probably the better card.
So we are drawing up, readying up, and drawing up. Hey, look at that. We have 2. Should I keep both of these cards? Probably not for Justice, right? We don't need thwartiness right now. I definitely keep the double resource, though. Guess what I don't need is... Oh, combat training. Never mind. I could use a double resource. I do need... Oh, guess what? That for Justice would have been real nice right now.
Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, I just discarded it because I was trying to draw through my deck
But what
faster.
you do need is lock and load.
Guess what? I shouldn't have done, Terrence. Shouldn't have done that. All right,
What happened
so
to
we're
that
adding
more
2.
Justice that
I
you
didn't even
had?
flip down. Why am I at 9 health? How is that possible? You are correct. Yes, and I only took 2 on the first one. Well, I can chump for myself this time. All right.
Because I chump for you, and then you heal with Conditioning Room.
Spycraft. Domino's. Well, if it was free, would you be able to play it?
You know, I also have in my hand is another Spycraft I can't play.
Well, no. You have... Oh, no. You have Quake. You literally have no spies. Nova Prime can get rid of this jobber.
Even if it's free,
all right.
it didn't have a constraint.
So
on
I am getting
spy,
attacked.
Sure.
Let's start with that. Psylocke's going to chump for me, but first case... Oh. She's going to die from this. That's right. Well, it's fine.
Yeah.
Yep. 2 to everybody in front of me. Maybe I should flip down.
No, she just dies, right?
It's fine.
Level Storm.
Everything's fine. Oh, boost of 3. Everything's not as fine. I'm down to 2 life. Yeah, Psylocke's been dead. I should have been dead. Knowing now that I'm gonna be dead. All right, Terrence. Let's go ahead and do your attack against you. You want me to chump? And literally be jumping because I'd be dead.
with yourself.
I lost
I
mine
guess I'll
last
just
turn too.
face this, but
0 boost
first
is
I'm
not
going
terrible.
to discard a card from random.
All right, and then I'll take my encounter card, and you have both of yours.
Double resource, didn't
Oh,
need that.
look, when revealed, remove an invocation counter from each spell. All
But
right,
I'll take that
that's
0.
bad, but not the end. But I am going to need to flip down and heal next turn. Just in case you were wondering what's about to happen, I'm flipping down and healing. I mean, I could. I'll put the 3 invocation counters on for you, Terrence. What is it? Deal 1.
Can you
Whoa,
search
deal
me?
1 damage to your hero for each spell environment in your play area. So you took 1. And then he's going to attack you.
The best it could be.
You do have Bad Boy if it's
Oh, this
terrible.
is terrible.
And it's terrible. That would have killed you. So go ahead and Bad Boy. 2 flip down, draw 2 cards.
Yep.
By the way, did you draw a 6 card because you had your helmet? You
And
should
it's
have.
terrible.
Oh, you had to discard 1.
Yep.
Hey, good news, Terrence. You got extra cards back.
I did.
No,
I
it
did.
should
I
steam,
did
though.
discard 1. The nice thing is that does this still attack me?
Wait. When did that happen?
No, it says each minion attacks you, so does it? It still attacks.
So did you
me,
take the
does
2
that-
damage from him?
I assume it still attacks.
You did, right? Because you were at 10 health. You went down to... He hit you for 2, then the minion hit
It
you for
was
2. You're down to
the
6.
gang up.
You took 1 plinky
The villain of
damage,
each
and then you
minion.
took 2 more from this guy. Yeah, so that's right. 1 + 2 + 1 + 1. You know what movie that's from? Clue, man. One of the greatest movies of all time. Tell me you've seen Clue.
Yeah.
You don't remember it? At the end where he's counting up the bullets? He's like,
No.
1 + 2 + 1 + 1. No, it's 1 + 2 + 1 + 1. Oh. Tim Curry.
Yes.
That movie is a classic. Anyone who hasn't seen Clue, go see it. Like 10 times. So good. I'm going to play Lock and Load. I'm going to flip down. I'm going to do a lot of things. But right now I can't do anything because it's your turn.
You flipping down?
So you should
Wait,
have
you
played
playing
your
Lock and Load?
cards.
I think I'm gonna heal. I'm gonna look at the top of my deck, and I'll replace something.
I mean, you can get rid of this jobber.
What can't I play this turn? So if I card, I can get Nova Prime. That seems good, right?
Wait, why can't I lock and load? It's not an action?
Yeah, I can get rid of that
Yeah, it's not an
jobber. Oh man, but you can't lock and load, so I can't actually do it this turn. You can't play it now. Yeah, it's
What's
not
that
an action.
one? Plus thwarting to all your dudes? Seems good.
Okay. Do I take Leader of the Guardians?
So, because you can't thwart after. Yeah. Thwarting
Yeah,
is also
that
not an
was how I
action.
was gonna clear lock and load. Was like,
Mary says
Nova
she's
could
ashamed to
hit
say
four
she's
from
never
right.
seen Clue. Mary, you're no friend of mine. No, I'm just kidding. Mary, it's got to be on a streaming service. It is so good. Like, it may even just be on YouTube. I want to somebody do some searching for Mary and try to find out what is going on. So wait, what just happened? You Nova primed?
can you give him a tough?
Quake?
I know.
Oh,
Primed.
leader. I mean,
Yeah.
it seems good.
And I feel like
Element
you gotta
gun?
do
Yeah, probably.
no leader, right? And
Yes, I mean you could also
then
Nova
do I
Prime
just
to
get rid of
through
my
stuff if
stun
you
with
really wanted.
Command Center? Yeah,
That's what I meant. That is what I
because
meant.
that allowed me to get through his tough, right?
Wait, how did you get? How did you can't element gun
Well, no, I'm gonna
twice.
Nova Prime to get
You
rid of
elemented
his
gun to get rid of your
abjuration.
stun.
But
Yeah.
I'll use my element
Oh,
gun to get rid of his tough.
yeah, that's piercing.
Or you can get
Piercing
rid
is
of
good.
stuff.
So, did we do it in the right order? Does that go away before tough?
No, I mean, I will use it next time to get rid of his tough.
Yes,
Yeah.
so then tough never triggers. Yep, that makes sense to me. All right, I'm spending my double resource to play combat
I
training.
assume so. Because it prevents
I
all the
don't want to play
damage,
it on them.
so he can never take damage.
So I guess I'm going to use set the pace to pay for lock and load because I can play blade when I go down.
On you? On you.
So set the pace to lock and load.
No.
So it should have been gone. This is a card we spoiled today. Oh my god, that's going to kill me. So it's 4. And when defeated, each player may search their deck and discard pile for a weapon upgrade that costs 3 or less and put it into play. Yeah, so I'm flipping down. I am healing. Because this is about to blow me up for freaking... Oh, not this turn. But still about to blow me up for 4. And then I'm conditioning rooming to heal another one. Grab the bottom card of my deck. Well, bottom attacker. Then I'm going to look at the top card. It is my Godslayer, so I don't get to draw it. So I'm going to use Uppercut to pay for Blade, right? And there we are. There we are, Terrence. All right, readying up, drawing up. You get to draw 6 too. Yay. Oh, your other element, gun's in your hand. Well, just use it to pay for something, right? Use it to pay for Helicarrier or Chang or Government Liaison. You have a good hand. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, don't forget you can take a card for 3. So you could play Monica Chang for free. Or Helicarrier for free. Yeah, that seems better.
That's the problem every time with Star-Lord is you have a good hand and everything costs too much.
We are going to add 2 threats to the main. We are going to activate against you, Terrence.
Or play a
You are getting
Helicarrier for
punched
free.
in the face. Do you want me to... Hold on. Do you want me to blade it? Are you sure? Oh,
Hopefully
you
for
already
not a
drew
lot.
it? Okay, so he is not going to do anything against me because he's confused.
No.
And then draw a card.
I already took it.
It should have been a card. Knowing that you... Why are you exhausting yourself? Oh, that's the card you drew. Ah. So what is this thing? Deal 2 damage to each character you control?
Exhaustion.
Oh. Should have seen that coming.
Cool. Just kills everything in front of me?
No.
Yeah, I probably should have jumped.
Wait, after you remove it?
And that surges, right? Because I have nothing in front of me.
Oh.
Not surges, but you discard till you get a spell.
Deck's empty. When
If
did
you have no
it empty?
spell
When you
environments.
surged in, when did you draw this?
In your area, discard till you get one.
The spell wasn't in front of you.
Yeah.
When did you draw this? I don't know.
Wait,
Is that
the
your
deck
normal
empty,
card,
though?
or were you drawing it for this? So this shuffles, so you will get a spell. Right? Hold on, that doesn't go. So we should have been accelerated.
It's my normal card, right?
Oh, great. What does this say? When defeated, discard cards from the top of the deck until a minion is discarded. But you got to search for a spell still. Oh, is that one?
Well, I didn't need that chunky alley.
So that one does not get 2 counters, or does not surge, though.
Yeah. That same one?
I mean,
Oh, no, it's a different one.
oh, you got this guy. When revealed, discard 1 card at random from your hand.
Yes.
Wow, this
The
set
benefit
is really
that
like...
they
No, really.
Kick you
Discard
while
a card.
you're down. They don't
Wait,
really
you still have cards?
search
Discard
you.
another one. Oh, there's Godslayer. That's fine, because we're getting it... Well, I probably won't get Godslayer, right? I'll probably get my sword. I don't know. That's a tough call, actually. I mean, sword's just continuously good, the entire thing. Oh, I had cross counter. Too bad I wasn't up. So it is my turn, right? So conditioning room will heal me
Yeah, it's a
one
tough call.
and get me the bottom attack or sorting event. I can look at the top card for justice. I take that because of Gamora's. Look at the top card ability. I am going to heal, I think, right? If I have another fist, I can... Yeah, and I can attack with blade, too,
You
to get rid
can
of
at least
this
drop kick
thing.
now.
Right?
Yep.
Deal 4 damage to an enemy if you paid for this using only... I'm going to 4 justice first, obviously, because
Well, alright, so you're gonna
to not only get
you're
the
gonna drop
sword,
kick to draw a card,
but the other benefit of 4 justicing first is I get
or
to
are you going to
plink that tough off,
4 justice
right?
first?
That's the real benefit. So 4
to get the
justice.
sword.
So I'm going to use one of my keen instincts, and I'm going to use clear the area
Oh, wait, hold on.
to remove 4 threat from a scheme, because I used only... What? Oh, because it's in your hand? So I can do that?
Wait, how's lock and load work?
Well, so that does suck, because...
Oh, I can't.
that
sucks though.
And you have no way to get rid of it right now.
Yeah,
no
it's in my
actions.
hand, so I don't get it.
You could sliding shot. That seems terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, we just wait, I guess. So I can't plink off tough is the negative. Do I have any... I mean, I could tackle blade to plink off tough, right? And just leave this... You.
It does seem terrible.
The boss. Yeah. So I'm gonna play cross counter. Oh, all right. Yeah, that was the issue. Now there's no more issue, right?
It was tough. Ebony Maw?
So you got rid of tough and you did 3 damage.
I mean,
right?
Why do you care about tough? Oh, dude, I can do it right now.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I forgot about your elemental gun.
It's gone.
I even said use it next turn. Okay, so now I don't got to worry about it. So drop kick. I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna use one of these.
Yep.
That's what I'm doing. No, why do I have to clear it first? No, I'd rather you get the element gun, dude. I'm not worried about one extra damage.
You gotta clear lock and loaded first.
Oh! Never mind then.
So you have the sword in. When you drop kick, you get to trigger the extra damage.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
No, I already did it.
So
I just
using keen instincts.
I used the element gun.
I'm using clear the area. Those are both mental resources to pay for 4 justice, which makes it thwart for 4.
Right? Like that was
this
the whole thing.
This thing is gone. Woohoo! Locked and loaded. Goes in our victory area. But we all get to play a card from our discard pile. And we said Godslayer's better? No, my sword. So my sword is, after you play an attack event, deal an extra damage to an enemy. Now, because I played a thwarty event, I get to do 1 damage. Right. I'm going to plink that over here to the Outrider.
Godslayer's a nice bonus.
Because when I play drop kick in a second, boom, that's a fist. That's a fist. And crossover is a fist. It's 1 more damage. And no stun. That seems like the worst idea ever. Oh, and hold cross counter? Yeah, you're right.
So you do an uppercut instead
way
of
better
cross?
idea. Yep. All right. So that is 3. So 4 damage. Stun, and I get to draw a card.
Yeah.
So 4 damage. Let's start with that. 1, 2, 3, 4. I get to do a thwart because that was an attack event. I guess I'll just do main because there's a couple acceleration. Unless you have 3. I'm assuming you don't have 3. All right, because that was an attack, I get to use my sword to do 1 extra damage to an enemy. We'll go ahead and get rid of this Outrider. So we got set the pace, remove 1 threat from a scheme. Again, we'll go back to main. Unless, again, do you have 2 now? Because you... Oh, no, you're not even ready. Okay. Well, Monica would do 2 by herself, in case you're wondering. Are you playing Monica?
Do I have two? I mean,
thought you
I
were gonna
can
play Helicarrier.
Monica and Surveillance Team.
Okay, gotcha. So I will,
Yes.
instead of doing that
But
second
I'm
one
just
there, I
saying
will
I
take
have
one off of this. So you
both
got
of
three.
those potential options. Probably card for Helicarrier, then use Helicarrier to pay for Monica, right?
Okay, so I'm going to go back to doing one over here. And you can figure that out. Because you get a surveillance team, you got
Do you
Monica.
want me to clear that
You
and get a
figure that
minion out, though?
That is
Or
not
do
a
you want
Peter
me to
issue.
get it down
So the last thing I
one,
did
do it
was
the next
removing a
turn,
threat.
and my
This is
surveillance
going to
team,
do
whatever.
2 damage to an enemy. And my sword still triggers. Even though this finesse and precision is once per turn, sword is not once per turn. So that's 3 more damage. Which seems good. Seems good. Yes, for sure. And it's 2 cards. By the way, it's 2 cards because your helmet.
Yeah.
So you get a card because of this.
Helicarrier.
And
That's probably worth a card, right?
yeah, of course you are. Well, you did 2 damage when you put Helicarrier in, right?
Yeah. Well, I guess I'm gonna.
Let us not forget that.
Yep. All right. So then 1, 2.
Snoop, snoop, snoop.
To put Monica in. Yep.
3 to this.
And,
oh no, 2.
And then I get 4 snoops on
so
this.
2 off of this.
All right. So I'll do.
That seems like a good idea because that's an action, right?
Yeah. Off of landing craft and 1 off of that.
Well, you're first player anyway, so it doesn't really matter.
And then 1 more from surveillance team. So then we can.
You got to
trigger
flip
this
down,
at the
dude.
start of the turn. Yeah, it's an action, so we get action speed on that.
Well, you do get the extra card because you get an extra card anyway, right?
And I don't think it's worth burning. I mean, I can flip down, but then I don't get the extra card. I'm okay with that.
Wait, why did you draw a card? Oh, you looked at the top card?
Yep.
You're holding that?
Ooh, wait.
What are you holding?
Okay.
Holding that?
Oh, and you swap.
By the way, I have 2 cross counters in my hand. And Vivian. So I can
All
blank out a card. Oh, I can blank out the card!
Global? Yeah, it lets you. It lets you
enters
see
play.
Which card.
Choose an attachment, non-elite minion, or not permanent side scheme until the end of the round. Treat the card's text box as if it were blank, except for trades.
Seems great.
So yeah, we do not have to deal with
Vivian's
Vivian's
like one of my favorite cards.
If I put Vivian in this turn. Yeah. All right. So we are going to have to put on 1/2 acceleration plus another 1/2 acceleration from the.
Yeah, because you can draw into like freaking like Black Dwarf for like.
So that
super giant.
went from suck to blow.
You
know what that's from? It's Mega Maid, sir. She's gone from suck to blow. From Spaceballs. Come on, Terrence. You don't know Clue? You don't know Spaceballs? 2 of the best movies of all time. All right, Terrence.
Yep.
Yes, correct. Terrence, we're going to go 3 for 3.
No.
If you fail this, I might have to end the stream right here and just call it a day. Have fun storming the castle.
Oh, you don't need me to jump.
Come on, Terrence.
Counter.
Anybody in the chat, can you save Terrence?
That means I get to go to bed early for my fight.
I mean, there's not... Mary, do you know that? Have fun storming the castle. And Mary, did you know that last quote? Well, I don't even remember what my last quote was.
Chat's failing you.
What was my last quote? The other one,
Mary.
I remember the first one.
Can I call a friend? Phone a friend.
1 + 2 + 1 + 1 from Clue. What was the last one I just did? Are you looking up Have Fun Storming the Castle, Terrence? I hear you. Oh. So Mary said Spaceballs is fantastic. That's right. It was from Spaceballs. It was, I don't remember my quote from Spaceballs. I don't even know. I'm losing it, Terrence.
No.
I'm losing it.
People are asking me rules questions.
Princess Bride says, Mary. Oh, no, that's Mickey. That's right, Mickey. Thank you. All right, so you've been redeemed, Terrence. Princess Bride. You don't know Princess Bride? You didn't get a quote from Spaceballs, Princess Bride, or Clue tonight. 3 of my favorite movies of all time. Because you're not good at movie trivia. This is not trivia night. All right. I am first player. What does cross counter do? Prevent 3 damage, deal damage.
That's why you play board games.
And do a scheme. Yeah, well, it triggers sword, so it's going to do 2 damage, 3 damage, and 2 threat removal. Which seems good. Okay. And it's on the enemy's turn, because my things are once per phase, sword, right? Not once per turn.
Seems good.
It is going to trigger this first. Can you? When you take any amount of damage? Yes. Yes, I can. All right. So he attacks me, which triggers Fireball.
Wait, can you also cross counter? You can also cross counter the Fireball, right?
So the Fireball does 1 damage to me, and then it triggers. Yep. So this triggers.
That seems good.
Sorry. Cross counter itself prevents 3 damage, deal damage, and remove a threat. It's considered an attack, a defense, and a thwart card. Yep. So that means I do 1 damage from the card itself, 1 damage from my sword, and then I remove 1 threat from the damagey part. Then the thwarty part, I remove a threat, and I do another damage. Guess what? I'm about to get punched again. We're about to do it again. Let's see. Give the villain the tough status card. Okay, thankfully, this is actually great. Right? So I cross counter that. So he's only doing 2. So I prevent all of that damage. Keen Instinct again. Punch. Cross counter. So I prevent all of that damage. I do 1 damage to remove tough. I do another damage because of my sword, and I remove a threat. Then I remove a threat and do another damage because of my... Oh no, that's once per phase. Sorry. I don't remove the extra threat or... Yes, that is once per phase. Yes, but the sword still did plink another extra damage because it is a separate source of damage. After you play an attack card, you do that. All right.
Yep.
All of that seems not terrible, Terrence. So why don't you deal with your attack, or do you want me to chump it with blade? Oh, I can't chump that with blade. As much as I try to chump with my chump against scheming, that does not happen. That's a Lord of the Rings thing. You can chump against scheming in Lord of the Rings. That's all you do.
Scheme.
Okay.
For 4.
Oh, Black Dwarf attacks. Game overkill. Awesome. That's 6 damage to deal with. I cannot blink them both, Terrence.
And counter card.
Well, that's not wonderful. So that's 3 damage from Black
Yep.
Dwarf. I could just lose blade.
Do you want another one of these?
But should I? I think I just take 3 to the face.
Each main engagement player
this
activates
is only a
against
2
that
attack,
player.
but the odds of it being, 4 or 5 is much higher.
You could just chump that with blade, or you take 3 to the face. It's up to you.
So it's not revealed, you're saying?
Is it revealed?
Nice.
No, put it in play. I'll
did
take
you
one of these
reduce
jobbers,
this
Outriders.
when he thwarted against you? Okay. All right. And that's it, or do we have to... Oh, that was our encounter cards, right?
Yep.
All right.
It says put into play. Seems like a good trade, right?
You know what's great?
Yes.
Mickey came in just to say Princess Bride and then left. I love it.
Yep.
It's perfect timing.
All right, so top of deck, global logistics. I guess I'll swap that with...
I can kill your dude if you kill my dude. I was kidding, but yes, I would not be sad about that. I do punch for 3, so even if you punch it once, I can kill it.
Highly likely, right?
Wait, do I punch for 3? Yeah, I do, because of combat training, which I've not used.
Yeah,
already.
I can double... Well, let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Now I said I could kill it.
Do I use my surveillance team to get rid of that thing? Or do I use it for global logistics?
Actually, I don't know that I can. How do I pay for press the advantage? Can I get your helicarrier? Yeah, that will let me press the advantage to kill your dude. Oh, and you get to discard one?
You could get my helicarrier. Yeah, let's look at top 4.
I mean, I don't want it to do a 3 boost.
Now I can discard any, put any on the bottom or top of the deck. How much you care about reaction overload?
Okay.
I mean, which of these cards should I take as an encounter card?
Yeah.
Black Order?
So how does this work?
It's a threat.
The top 4 cards of the player deck, discard any number and put the others
If we can
on
kill
the
these
top or bottom
jobbers.
of the deck in any order. I mean, how bad is this thing?
You look at the top 4. Yeah. So we can make. We can make
so
this.
you're going to
boost.
give this a boost and that's a boost?
This isn't too bad. It's just more threat to remove. This isn't too bad.
Sure.
If we can kill the minions, right? Because then it's just a 4 threat, right? If you can clear it next turn, it's just not a big deal.
7
as long as we
threat
don't have
to
any
get
black
rid of,
garbage.
that we have to get rid of because the main scheme's
Yeah.
an
And
actually
then I
an
take
issue.
this card.
Yeah, I think
And then
bottom
this.
it.
I mean, do you want this to be an encounter card, or you want me to just discard it?
Because I only have one critical whatever, and I don't have it. And I am drawing an extra encounter card this time.
Yeah. So you want to just bottom
So-
this?
Life's not great right now. I'm probably gonna be down, maybe. Well, I can jump with blade, so I can stay up. So I'll take the 2.
Do you want the 1 or the 2 boost here?
Or are you jumping with Chang?
All right. So you take the 1.
Oh, so you're jumping too, so it doesn't matter. Well, give me the 1 then, because in case I do decide to go down. So you want to give me
let's see,
Helicarrier right
let's
now to kill?
No, I'm gonna jump with Fury.
What are you doing? Let's do your turn first. Because you could, if you use Helicarrier.
All right.
Well, hold on. You pop for 2. So why don't you just kill him yourself?
So I put this in, and then I can card for Fury, which I did take.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'll kill this guy.
Press the advantage. If
Oh, I
you
can't.
give me Helicarrier. Or with Vivian, you're right.
Oh, but
then
you
she'll
can,
die.
you can clear one of these, right? You can clear this one. With
Yes.
Vivian. Yeah,
Probably.
we'll clear it. Okay.
Yep.
So should I thwart? I should
Why?
have Chang thwart for 2 against main, just so I can cycle her back in my deck
Wait, what are you doing?
before I draw a Fury. Okay.
I
Oh,
gotcha.
that does mean we get the card. I get.
Well,
one of
switch
these
it.
Cards,
Switch this
actually.
one on top. This is the one we said wasn't that bad, right? That was one.
Because I'm about to take an encounter card for shuffling. So should.
Oh, because you already got this one. Well, so we don't know.
We don't know
What
that
the
is,
next one
shuffle.
is.
It's the one. It was the side scheme.
Well, we didn't know this
This
was all
guy's
going to
seen for
happen,
7.
so let's not cheat. At this point,
So I would be getting
just put
2
that on
side
the bottom.
schemes.
Whoa, what are you doing? So this is...
Yeah, it'd be this
All right,
one
let's put-
if we wanted it. Good
Good news, you got a helmet.
Okay.
You can draw like crazy amount of cards. It's going to be great, Terrence. I will have 2 chumpers for you, and you have your
Sure.
own chumper. So I actually think we're not
All right.
terrible.
Well, whatever. Okay.
I see you looking at Daring Escape.
Uh,
Are you one short of Dum Dum? You are. You could play Agent 14.
not doing it. It's not worth
Does
it.
seem worth it. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I care that much.
Yep, I could play Agent 14
Well, I can
and
punch
Ready
him for 3.
Helicarrier. Seems
I
worth
can
it.
precision or press the advantage for 3.
Unless you want me to double element gun to kill your dwarf.
Sword. Yeah. And I got Vivian for 1.
He does hit for 3, man.
Yes, for sure, Agent 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, but then she readies it.
Press advantage is 2. Oh, because you get sword? So should I just put... So I should
wanna get
probably
this
just
down
put
to 1?
Agent 13 then, right?
Yeah, let's get the... Or what do you think?
Yep.
Just focus on main this turn?
This should all be thwart.
Yeah,
What
let's
makes you
do
thwart
that.
for 3?
Because I have cards that thwart for 4 pretty easily. I know we can
Whatever you want, man.
thwart for
And
1
then
pretty
Fury
easily
also
too.
thwarts
But...
for 3.
Alright, so we're putting Vivian in to blank
I get main down to
text
1.
box of that
and
top
then,
one. I'm going to press the advantage using your Helicarrier to do,
but do you...
3 damage here.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
it's
okay.
2 for press the advantage. And then because I have a sword... Oh, and I get to draw a card. Oh, no, they're not dazed or confused. Stunned or confused, whatever. So I also get to thwart for 1, which will remove this. This card is blank, so we don't do its text effects. Thank you, Vivian. For those of you who don't remember, she blanks a card, which is nice. Then I'm going to attack for 3 and kill Black Dwarf. It's fine. I don't thwart that good. Like, I had a good turn. Doesn't mean I normally thwart good. Should I go... I have 2 chumpers.
Nice. Maybe you should have taken
Yeah,
out
that's
the
a
scene
good
card,
point.
actually.
Alright, so I draw 5. Oops. Well, I'm taking an extra encounter card, too. Oh, we forgot about those. We really...
I mean, Star-Lord and
we
Agent
really
13
did
thwart
not
for
plan
6.
these extra encounter cards very well, honestly. Hey, by the way, I got Press the
That's fine.
Advantage and Mockingbird in my hand, and Godslayer,
I draw 7.
and For Justice. Yeah, too many good things is really what we're saying. I mean, I have to For Justice. It's free, right?
No.
Yeah, so we'll see. Probably put Godslayer in. Godslayer will let me kill Ebony Maw in 1 attack. Between Godslayer, my attack, and my combat training. That's 5. Boom. Dead. That seems like the right call instead of Mockingbird.
All right.
Even though stun's nice. Alright, so we're going to add 4 threat to the
Nice.
main. Yeah, I mean, we're getting freaking 4 a turn right now. It's terrible. Oh, I didn't do anything with Vivian. She's fine. Okay. So we did that. So you were getting attacked. You're chumping with Fury, I'm sure. This goes off first. I mean, that card is clearly never getting played. That is truly nowhere. Oh,
Yep. Yep. Discard a card. Sure, it's a good one.
Zimbo
Like nowhere.
says, what do you all think of the Temboru system? Do you know what that is?
It would have been so good.
I'm not
if Exact had
100%
draw a
sure.
card
Dude,
each
you draw
time
your extra cards
I
for
play an
helmet?
ally.
You had 2, right?
That's fine.
Got it. Temboru, I think, is the... it's like you play board games on a tabletop, but the tabletop is like a touchscreen, and it can read QR codes on the bottom of the pieces.
Yeah, so should I
think
7 my discard one?
It's a CMON thing. Yeah. Yeah, it wasn't $1 million.
Oh, I feel like it's a neat concept. I feel like the problem with it is it's like a chicken egg, right?
Yeah.
Like it would be cool
All right, I'm
if
gonna chump with
if
Blade,
people
by the
bought
way.
into it and there was enough there. I think it is the
I
yeah,
mean,
the
if I was gonna
potential is
chump with
super
Vivian, I should
high.
have done something
But
with her last
without,
turn.
I
So
think
I didn't. Oh, guess
like
what?
the
That's only 2
platform
damage.
without the
Guess what that
games
means?
is
Oh,
tough, right?
Blade. Whoa, he's still alive.
Not
That's
Vivian.
great. That's great. Go ahead and draw your card, Terrence.
Still alive.
Hey. Another 2 encounter cards, right? That's the one. Didn't we say earlier we should have Spycraft for that? Sitting around. Hey, bye,
All right, give me
Mockingbird.
an encounter card.
That's your friendly character with the highest attack.
Give me
and
another
exhausted.
encounter card.
Well, remember that Godslayer thing I just said? That's not great. Yep. I could spend 4, but I'm exhausted and can't ready. That's no bueno.
That's you.
Terrence?
Right?
Do you have CITT? No.
You
Why are you
4,
teasing
right?
me, dude? Did you even put it in your deck? So I've got to...
Where's CITT?
I gotta go for a spell. Which might mean we get there.
No, why would I use CITT?
Hey, there we go. There's a spell.
I mean, I guess it would be not terrible in this deck, actually.
4 damage, huh? You know what's great? That. Surge. Another spell. Surge. Hey, remember how you said you could draw a bunch of spells and it sucks? Oh no, this is exactly deal 1 damage for each spell environment in your play area. If you take no damage, wow, that's only 3, but it's still not great. Is it indirect? Okay.
Yep.
And remember how I got exhausted, so I can't heal now?
Yep.
I mean, yes, that heals 1, but I got about 50 spells about to blow my head off too.
It's just you, right? To your hero.
Terrence,
that does mean...
did not go well. Oh wait, we forgot to add...
Well, you have Conditioning Room.
And what happens? Well, Black Order minions in play. Well, that's... None of those in play. Oh, you gotta kill yours. But you can't kill yours.
See 4 Justice in Fist.
With a gun? Oh no, I pressed the advantage. Hold on. Terrence, stop. I pressed the advantage. Do I? I'm never going to attack because I'm exhausted for the next 57
turns. I can. I'll do it right now. Government Liaison, Hero Action.
Wait, should I for Justice to get rid of it right now?
No, you need to play Godslayer.
What is
for one turn. For 1 turn, you'll get rid of it. You're ready next turn.
Well... But here's the question. Should I for Justice or should I get rid of this stupid
Let me kill this guy.
Because that's my only lightning resource.
Yeah.
All right.
Done.
So what is it? A lightning and a fist? So, bye lightning, goodbye fist. Doesn't ready me when I get rid of it, right? No, of course not. Why would it be nice to me? Nothing's nice to me! I don't have to what? So should I press the advantage then? Probably, right? Why not? Oh, so I could have done that anyway.
I think you just play...
Alright, so Keen
I guess you
Instincts
don't
to
have
press
to
the
because if you
advantage.
flip down, you get a card. So I was wrong.
The enemy was not stunned or confused, though. So that's 2 damage there. 1...
Yeah, you'll get the thing.
You want to hear? Or...
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay. And then I can play Godslayer when I go down. So let's go ahead and flip down. Conditioning Room heals me 1. Draws me the bottom. Oh, there's 4 Justice again.
Yeah, sure, because the Colson
And I
clear.
pay these 3 for Godslayer.
3.
Set the pace. Yeah. So the pace is good, but 4 Justice is 4 instead of 1. I did.
Well, you can top deck, see if you want to get rid of that instead.
All right, and I'll Conditioning Room again next turn. So
set the paces.
Who knows?
Fine.
I mean, I could know if I look through my 4 cards, but I'm not going to. All right, so are you done?
Yeah.
No, you haven't gone yet. I mean, don't ever do that again, Terrence. I assume you're paying for Monica, getting yours. Oh, you got Spycraft though.
No, I haven't gone yet.
Oh, look at you!
I played a card off turn to help
Bold and daring.
You get confused.
Are you gonna keep Sliding Shot? Oh, I forget about shooting.
No, I think I card
great.
for Monica, right?
Oh, that's the last 3. Oh,
because I have Spycraft.
I don't know. What
Because
do
I
you
can
want me
play
to look
Spycraft, right?
at? What's next? We're probably getting another spell.
No, you slide shot to shoot him in the face.
What do you think?
Do we want to do it?
I mean,
Is
it's
that bad
basically
idea?
-1 counter on that spell, and he's probably going to attack harder. Do you want to just wait 1 turn? I mean, you're holding an extra card is the only negative. But if you get some
Probably
daring
never
escapes
spell.
next turn,
I mean,
he's Sliding Shot
yeah,
for
suck
about
it
a
up at some
million
point,
after
right?
we punch him over.
got it.
We might be able to kill him in a turn or 2.
I can't wait a turn. I'll
Yep.
hold slide shot. Alright, so I clear that thing, right? Yeah. Do I just clear main? Down to 0? That seems like the right call, right?
Okay. So wait, you drop Landing Craft to 1?
Oh, wait.
That's
I will not. I'll clear main down to 0 and I'll drop landing craft
Okay.
to 1.
I don't know how you did that.
I have 2
all
of
right.
these things.
Okay. Monica cleared this.
Yep. And then main is to 0. Seems good, right?
Okay. So you thwarted this
I
for
thwart
3.
for 3.
Monica thwarted main to get it down to 3.
Oh no,
How'd
Monica
you
only
do the
thwarted
other 3.
No, Monica only does 2. Yeah, I'd rather get main to 0. Right, and then landing crafts down to.
Okay, so what got rid of this, and what got rid of the 2 here?
Yeah, and
so Phil did 3. He got rid of this. So I'm still confused.
I
how
thwarted
this is
main by 3.
Wasn't this at 4?
So it heads down to 2, and then I use surveillance team times 2.
Ah, got it. Okay.
Phil got rid of the other one. Phil thwarted for 3.
Yeah, Zimbo's super excited
Yep.
about
And
Monica.
Monica
Hasbro's
Monica
gotten
did
involved.
that for 2.
Yeah, I don't know.
I
I mean,
thwarted main
it's
for
cool
3.
concept. I'm not sure whether it is gonna, what it'll.
Yeah.
They've been talking about Taboru for about 10 years now. It feels like, so I'm not. It's one of those I'll believe it when I see it things, as much as anything. But yes, I hope people buy in. And I hope it's cool, and I hope it does well. All right, where are we at? So we're gonna add 3 to the main, or 4. Okay. What else? Then I get attacked. So first, let's remove these. So I get schemed on for 2 plus 0. And it's an advance, which is even nicer.
No, you get schemed on.
Yeah, it's better for you to take counters off than me at this point. What's this one?
Nice.
Hey,
I
it's
will
only one for me this time.
jump with Monica.
Just kidding. Guess what that one is? Stupid Spycraft. Spycraft is not useful. That did not help me at all right here.
Okay.
By the way.
Counter cards. Let's go.
All right. So I got Mr. Knife here with Retaliate 1. The first treachery. The engaged player reveals each turn, gains surge.
The other card also would not have helped you.
Wait, what did you delete? My encounter set?
You know, it has a picture of Spider-Man because Spider-Man would have helped you.
Who am I?
Oh,
Gamora?
wait, oops.
Gamora.
I accidentally deleted some
Where
stuff. Can you back up?
You? Why did you just randomly delete my stuff, Terrence? You're...
Yep.
Wait. I took yours, by the way. Because my
nemesis
is definitely
have,
Nebula.
Anyway, I have a
so you
keyboard that
deleted
has the space bar that's split into threes.
Yeah, alright. So never mind.
And
Why did I put Mr. Knife in front of me? He's not mine.
It's backspace. And I accidentally tapped it while
Did
trying
you
to hit
delete
Alt.
it? Hold on. I'm deleting yours fully.
It's fine. I'm not getting Shadows Pass. We're good. We're good.
I was like, wait a minute. Why is mine some random jobber guy?
If I didn't delete it, we would have done the wrong thing.
Wait, did you just delete Mr. What did you do? Terrence.
Yours is up here.
Oh.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay. I can delete this. All right, I'll delete this because mine is already up here. All right, so I got Retaliate 2. When this minion would enter play, discard the Nebula ally from play. Not an issue.
I didn't do anything. I deleted the encounter. The
Does
encounter cards
Godslayer hit
from
her?
the Nemesis set.
Oh, so that's sweet. Goodbye, sister. Hey,
Yes,
soul sister, I just punch you in the face. Players other than Gamora cannot remove threat from sibling rivalry. After villain phase begins, deal one face down encounter card to Gamora. But that's not an issue now.
Yep. That's what your 4 Justice is for. Alright, exhaust each upgrade. I'm stunned. That seems not good.
Not great. Oh, Quick Strike. After Super Giant attacks and damage the character is stunned. Good news. You are already stunned, my friend. So just take the 2 damage.
2 plus 2,
wow, this
4.
is...
So it goes up to 10.
This is not great. Alright, so I'm first player? No, you're first player.
Now it's done.
Oh, I have cross counter. Hold on. Oh, I didn't defend though. And I'm not a hero, so never mind. It doesn't matter. I do have Psylocke. So if you want to go down, that wouldn't be the worst thing. I've set the pace, which isn't great.
Yeah, well you
I have
got
uppercut.
Okay.
I mean, that gets rid of one of the guys. I have uppercut and 4 justice. So there you go. So consider this gone and consider both of these 2 gone. Right? Do you want me to just uppercut right now? Oh, you're right. Yeah, heal 1. Get the bottom card. That's this one.
Well, you got to flip
top
up
card in my deck, which is drop kick.
You should heal and then get your card and look at the top card of your deck.
I actually have a very good hand. I can kind of do whatever we need me to do. Sure. Yeah, that seems good. Are you saying should we get the extra minion? I feel like we should.
I mean, I need to get rid of stunned, right?
Well, you need. Well, you need whatchamacallit to make sliding shot
I
good.
want a sliding
Daring
shot.
escape or whatever lets you draw more encounter cards is what you need to really make
This
sliding
turn?
shot do its thing.
No, I think
So
I
what's
wait
command
for
center?
sliding shot next turn. After
After an ally
after you clear
thwarts
everything.
and defeats a side scheme, exhaust command center, deal 2 damage to an enemy. Are you? Well, you're getting rid of this or no?
Yeah, may I just put command center and we call it a day?
Work on main.
After I
All right, so you got 6 off main. And we just leave this here.
No, I
landing
don't
craft,
know if
and
that's
don't worry
what-
about the extra
I don't
acceleration.
think so.
I
I
feel
think
like
it's
that's the
probably
right call,
better
right?
for me to
So discard a card from your hands, definitely
work
happening.
on main.
2
'cause
damage to
that's-
each
I can
character
do
might be
6.
happening. So I feel like I gotta kind of start using my stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, Vivian is really what I mean for 1 damage. Oh, are we not killing Maw? Oh, right. Yeah, because you were going to kill it with your guns, but they got exhausted. Wait, what?
That's why I didn't sliding shot yet, right? Like
Yeah, but I don't know how interesting that is. 'Cause I'm not really doing that.
the interesting thing about command
do I
center is it's
heal?
any ally, doesn't have to be mine. I can trigger this off any ally
Psylocke
after an ally.
is not going to pop him,
side scheme.
but put Maw down to 1.
It's not be mine.
But when I do a thwarting event for justice, that will kill him. Do we want that?
That's up to you.
Oh, you're not down. Nobody's going to be down, so the confused doesn't matter that much unless we press the advantage.
Well, the other thing is if Psylocke thwarts instead of does the confuse, and you take out landing craft, I can come
I
in.
did. I got drop kick
center
from that, and I got
E2
press the
damage
advantage from the
also
bottom of
onto
my
Maw.
deck. That's why I have 57 cards in my head.
You look at the top of your deck, right?
And I could hold cross counter too, potentially. Well, we're 4 justicing, right? And did you use your helicarrier? You did. Oh. Wait, what? Oh, what did you ready instead? Oh, okay. You forgot to.
I mean, I can ready it from Agent 13.
So uppercut we said we're doing. And that costs 3.
After I
So press the advantage.
yeah. I didn't ready anything.
For justice.
I haven't done anything.
Yeah, I mean, I'm
right?
not going to be able to pay for like 90% of this. And set the pace. To uppercut, that deals 5. By Nebula. Yeah. I got plenty of chumpers, so we'll do that. So yeah, I can't get Psylocke in. There's no way.
And then you just attack the other one.
Well, no, because cross counter.
Godslayer.
For justice. Yeah. Well, no. Well, to get rid of that. Wait, what does this do again? Oh yeah, I get an extra encounter card. That's no bueno. Yeah. So for justice.
Do you use other
double
cards
for justice
to drop kick?
Get rid of this.
Because you do have 2.
And then what do I do?
Oh, are you gonna for justice?
Poke for 1.
Oh yeah, to get rid of this. Yeah.
With Helicarrier, I can drop kick. And not held Psylocke. Oh yeah.
Helicarrier?
Yeah, because uppercut is what I used.
You
Yep.
could drop kick if you changed out cards you spent.
Yeah, I think drop kick's the right call though. Well, can I with Helicarrier?
Yeah. Well, you'd have to use set the pace, not. It's fine. You had it.
All right, so let's go back. Hold on.
Yeah, because you've paid it all with physical. But the thing is,
Well,
you
yeah,
probably
and then
should
he's
have.
got more health,
You
too.
probably should drop kick first
Right.
as you get a draw card.
So I
44
think, though,
justice.
when I play the dropkick card, before doing the damage or anything, I do
Right
the
before
one
you
damage
kill
for
my
my
dude,
sword.
you should probably drop kick.
After you play an attack event.
Right, just because then you get to see the card you get.
I think the dropkick's super important because that'll stun him.
Yep.
Now, that only helps you. I mean, we do have tons of chumpers, but... Sorry. All right. So let's do that.
No, it's after. So you drop kick first, and then after you do the 1 damage.
Okay. So you're giving me Helicarrier.
Yep.
Now, is this actually right? Because I paid for it with Helicarrier.
I mean, it is what it is, right? Yeah, I think you drop kick first before you kill any of the minions, right? Helicarrier.
Right. And the cost is reduced. Okay. All right. So that kills him, but also stuns him.
So
More importantly, Ebony Maw activates against you. Remove
but
the
you
thing.
paid for
When
everything
revealed, each
with-
player discard cards from the top of the
you
encounter deck
paid
and
only
spell
with physical
card.
resources. 2
Put it in
physical
play
resources.
in their play area. Who
it
gets it
costs
first?
2.
First player. Well, we're gonna get none, and it's gonna surge, or whatever. So that actually worked out really well. Oh. What's one more, Terrence?
First player.
Well, an unfortunate. So maybe I chump for you, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah.
Because that gets rid of the stun.
And then you're gonna get 1, unfortunately.
All right, so I get this thing with 3.
Right.
Oh.
He just has to
Never
die
mind.
sooner,
Yeah,
right?
that doesn't do anything. Because he never even attacks. If you chump for me, I don't have to remove a counter from all these. Which seems good. So I do plink for 1. Right? Because that was an attack card, I also remove a threat. We want to get rid of this and get another jobber, or we don't really? We'll just keep removing from here. Although, no. There's no reason to do that. Because I'm going to forge justice for all 4. I did not. Alright, so 1, 2, 2, 4
And then
justice. Remove all 4.
Did you draw your card from dropkick?
Remove. Wait, why?
You just 4 justice and then call it a day.
Oh.
You can hold Psylocke if you want. I don't know if you do.
Good call. And I poke for 1. I poke for 1 twice now. Once with the sword after I
No,
punched
you're
him,
clearing the side
and then
scheme. You cleared the side scheme with 4 justice.
Okay.
This side scheme that you didn't put back.
Get rid of Crisis Averted. And then probably hold Psylocke. Yeah, I'm going to punch with Vivian.
And then probably.
I mean,
yeah.
You shouldn't sliding shot. The question is, oh, you can't element gun either. Because sliding shot will only do 7 for an encounter card. Is that worth it? I don't know. Your call, man.
So do I sliding shot or do I just wait? I probably just wait, right?
But it does draw you an extra card too, so you get 2 extra cards. Does that change your calculus? You know what I mean? Is an encounter worth? I think so.
I hold.
7 damage and 2 extra card draw. Now the real question also: why don't you surveillance team these 2? I mean, there's no reason to lose for forgetting the surveillance team, right?
Yeah. Maybe it's worth it.
I think that's right. So 7. I mean, you'll probably draw another one. You're drawing 2 extra cards.
Alright.
Or only 1. But you're drawing 6. There's got to be another sliding shot in there.
Yeah, so I probably just sliding shot, right?
Okay.
And don't
So
hold
ready
for the
up,
perfect
draw.
turn.
Decisive blow. Do I have anything to thwart? I can get something to
drawing
thwart
6
with Nebula.
cards.
Oh no, I also have 4 justice. Never mind. And clear the area.
Yep, and I have 2 spy and I have
No.
2
Yeah,
spy
all right.
crafts.
We're gonna do some damage this turn. Do you have another sliding shot? You do, sir. Would it have been? Why? You can't get another extra card. They literally both did 7. It really, literally doesn't matter at all in this situation. Okay. So we're going to add...
Yeah, but it would have been better to have 2
1,
sliding
2
shots in
from
one hand,
this,
though.
1 from this, and 2 from this. Okay. That's a lot of threat. He is then going to attack you, but is stunned. He's then going to attack me. Oh, you're chumping for me to not blow these up? That's great. Was it? Sorry, dude. Good news, you don't have to pay extra resources and you still get bad boy.
Jump with Coulson.
I mean...
Oh, that's bad.
Yeah, that was terrible.
It's the freaking sliding shot.
But it stopped all of these from going off, so I think it might have been worth it. I mean, it was worth it for me.
It is what it is.
How about
It's
that? Oh, what did you say about shadows? You dog.
Alright.
Oh, I forgot about that. So there you go. There's the benefit of Spycraft. Well, let's see what it's worth now.
No, I'm drawing another card, man. Come on.
Are you going to take 2 damage, or are we placing 4 threat? 2 damage each.
Was sliding shot worth the shadows?
Just place a threat, right?
No, it was not.
Or one of us takes the damage and goes down? What do you think?
Not redrawn that.
Why wouldn't you go down? Because I've got 2 chumpers. And if we could stun him... Oh, I'm going to confuse him. Oh, okay. I can still go down then and confuse him. So that's good. So I'm going to add the 2 though, right?
Damage? I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage. I'll take the damage because I have bad boy.
I was going to anyway, but I wanted to play it on this.
Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't play Psylocke either. There's 0 chance I can play for Psylocke.
Merry Christmas.
So I'm not confusing either.
You playing 4 Justice?
I am going to play Nebula though.
I think you are now.
Okay. I mean, you can pay for everything. Why would you?
All right, so I'm gonna use the surveillance team.
Oh, you're gonna play both surveillance team and gutsy move?
To drop this by 1. Do I take a card for bad boy?
Okay. So why can't you take the card to play bad boy?
Oh no, I can't. I
You're
can't do
first
it
player.
yet because it's when you play a card, and I can't do that yet.
Wait, are you?
It allows
first
me to
player?
move 4
Wait,
threat
why do
with
I have a
bad
card
boy,
in front of me?
or with gutsy move, which I think.
Yeah, I still haven't even done my card. That's bad.
Cause, I'm first player still, right? Yeah. Okay. In that
Tough,
case,
isn't
I
it?
will spend the 2
When
actually.
you're here for each spell
No, I think
environment.
I think
4.
you're first player. Yeah.
All right, and I'm first player.
You're done. Your 2 cards.
I mean, I'm clearly going down. So does that change things? And do I now just? I think not, though, right? I still get Nebula out. I still.
That is not fine. You take 3. You take 4. So you're going down, right?
I mean, I can clear this with Vivian and Nebula. And
I mean, there is another scheme for what's worth. There are 2 schemes.
probably, if you help with the guard, I can take out this with one of your surveillance teams. The reactor overload.
Do you need help taking care of your guard?
I'm going to do both, I think. So let's start here. Do you need, how much damage? Do you need 1 on him where you're going to hit him with your gun?
The adder one. Okay.
Well, I can
Don't you
hit
need to clear?
also.
You have to clear sibling rivalry.
Although it'd be better for me to punch the
more
boss.
Counter cards. Okay.
But does it matter?
What do you need?
Does it matter? I'm just going to kill him. Dude, I can do a ton of damage to him.
What do you need?
And I'll just go down and I have conditioning room.
You need to,
right?
you need to heal. At 1
So
in case
let's
you get
start
that
with Nebula.
stupid card that this card.
Oh no.
Oh,
But
I
if
guess
I play
it just
Nebula,
places
then
threat
I
if you're
can't
down.
play For Justice and
Threat if you're
Decisive
down.
Blow. Just another card, but not 2 cards. So I think I play Clear the Area instead. All right. So here's what we do. For Justice, let's start there. That gets rid of this garbage. Right? Done. Do you want me to do one there, or do you want me to do one on the boss? What are you going to kill it with an element gun? Or do we just do everything to the boss this turn that we're talking about here? Oh, yeah, so I need you to kill that. Yeah, so I do my 1
You're doing 1 here, and you want me to kill it?
Alright, so you kill this dude. And now I just go hog on the boss.
Well, it's guarded, so you can't attack the boss.
Oh, actually, I can't clear the area anymore. Oh, does clear the area let me draw a card? Yes, it does.
I guess surveillance team.
All right. Well, can you 1 off of this with surveillance team? Then I go Vivian, which kills her. And then I go clear the area, pay him with Psylocke. So Vivian would have gotten 2 off. 2 more from... Vivian's a 2, right? Yep.
Yeah.
2 more from clear the area. Oh, what's that thing with the clear an area? Oh, right. What would have happened? Nah, that's fine. All right, so we definitely got a decisive blow here. Oh. Can you element gun?
It has to be if the ally
for
clears
winning.
it.
Oh wait, did I plink a damage a minute ago?
Then you get to do 2 damage.
I don't think I did.
Boss has tough though.
Oh no, I did plink a damage. Oh no, but I did it on that. Yeah. All right.
I mean, I can sacrifice an energy for it.
So you did that in 3 damage, right? All right. So then, what's dropkick?
I mean, it's fine.
Well, do I dropkick or do I decisive blow? Is 4 and stun? I think it is, because then all these don't trigger. 4 and stun or 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that'll help you. I mean,
am I flipping too while you're at it?
I got a chumper still. Are there more than one of those in the deck?
Well, you're flipping down, right?
All right.
Regardless.
So what do you think? Decisive blow here? 7 damage? Do you care about getting attacked? All right. So
I mean, if you don't flip down, you can die
Just
from the spell that
go
does
for the
damage
win?
for every spell in front of you. Yes.
Well, obviously, but I'm doing 5 more. Right? So that should put us in range for next time. Wouldn't you think? I'll flip down a conditioning room to heal one.
Oh, you will not win this turn.
I might just discard that. What do you think? Oh, you're taking a card for that.
Hopefully.
And then removing all the threat. Hey, not for me. For us. For us. Well, hold on. You doing those 6 damage allowed me to do 12 damage.
Sure.
Right?
All right, I'll take a card.
I think that was worth it.
I mean, you did. I discard half my hand for you, so yes. For you.
Dude,
For you.
Yeah, you gotta thwart. Off main. Dude, we're 19 away from winning. You say for me, I say for us, Terrence. For us. Hold on. When I decisive blow, I forgot to. I would have removed a threat, and I would have done 1 more damage. It would have just been off main, though.
Yep. I'll do 2.
Right? Yeah, set the pace. Get out of here.
For you.
Do you have it with sliding shot? Now, wasn't that worth it, Terrence? Come on. By the way, I got no. Oh, I do have a drop kick. Never mind. Oh, and acrobatic move. Yeah.
Here it is. Daring escape.
All right. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Ah, is that what Global Logistics any deck? Oh, that is.
You know what's
good.
interesting now though is that I can global logistics myself before I dare.
Well, you can put them all on the bottom of your deck, right? And then
it means I can look at the top 4 of my own cards to like find another daring escape.
Yeah, that is a really good combo. I've never seen anybody do that before. Although it's like a last turn combo. We're killing them for way more than we need to.
I can do 8 cards.
If we survive. So let's
I can discard like up to 8 cards.
So he is thwarting against me, but first all my spells go down. So this one's gonna go off.
Yep.
So that's 1, 2. By the way, chat, sorry, my phone died. So if you guys have been talking to us, don't think I'm ignoring you. But I can't see the chat right now. I just turned my phone back on. After the last invocation counter is removed from manipulation, discard it. Discard 1 card at random from your hand. You are confused. Aww. I mean, it's my only attack card right now. Oh, no, it's not.
It's okay, Peter's
I have acrobatic move. I mean, I will get the bottom card and potentially another card. I am confused, though. Okay.
You're like, trash this.
So that was that. We actually have to do the thwart. 3 plus 2 is 5.
You have acrobatic damage.
Okay, go ahead, buddy.
And you...
Oh, I could have jumped it for you. Although then I would have blammed another spell. Do 2 damage, that would have killed me. Yeah, so that would have been bad. Alright, so I can still die here. That's what we're saying.
I think I'm jumping.
If something removes this counter, dead. 4 threat on the side scheme. That is the best thing that ever could come up. I can't jump for you either.
Yeah.
4. Oh. No.
Yeah.
Why would you?
Yeah.
But you're at 1 right now.
Great.
Like, if you get any other damage, then you do it, right? Because you don't want something that adds threat, right? You'd rather him attack you.
That is 4. Like, do I prevent all that,
dude,
bad
we
boy?
are going to win this turn as long as we don't die here.
Because now you draw 2 more cards.
That's your call. That's why I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. He didn't though. He hit you for
I mean, if
for
it
4,
adds threat,
so
we
you're
have another
good.
side. We have another main scheme.
Then you bad boy. What's bad boy?
That's on. He can
Alright, go for it.
He can definitely hit me for 5. A 2 plus a 3. A 2 plus a 3 boost.
Sure.
Right, but if this is a spell and this is the like do damage, then I die. I think you bad boy this, right? Well, actually, no. I have Spycraft though, right? That's fine. Whatever. More cards is good, right?
The one you started with 2 of. And it doesn't surge though, right?
I don't care about this.
Alright. So yeah, we win.
I get an invocation spell. Seems great.
Global logistics.
Here we go. Ah, the one I started the game with.
Oh.
Yep.
Thank you, sir.
No. Alright, so look at the top.
Should you just put them all on the bottom? Wait, you want to go through your deck faster? Guess it doesn't.
Where is it? Crew cores. Here for
If
1.
this is the last turn.
Core logistics. Top 4.
Yes.
Just freaking discard them. What difference does it make? Sky Destroyer
Yes,
for 2
so.
for playing that.
You discard the other stuff.
I
I mean, you win yourself, right?
Core
Here.
logistics again. Really? Sliding shot. I take another one of those, right?
Acrobatic move for 3.
Sure.
Oh, wait, I just added 3, by the
Who
way.
needs this trash? Attack for 2.
Yep. He's down to 2.
Ready myself. Draw a card.
So another 9. Yep. And that's... Yeah. And then I would have attacked and gotten the bottom
Sliding
of my
shot.
deck, which would have gotten me...
Take a card for sliding
plus
shot.
the advantage.
So that's 9.
I also would have gotten forward momentum.
And then
I could have
pay
thwarted
for
a
another
lot
one
this turn.
for another 9.
All right.
And then
Good
2
game,
element
man.
guns for 6.
So let's do a little bit of post-stream discussion, and then we will get out of here. We'll just basically answer the chat, I think, if there was anything crucial. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, you interrupted my boom, 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 Terrence. To do 3 damage for no reason. Just because I could. Let's see.
Was there anything?
All right, so they were basically just talking about... so Mary says, keeping up with Gamora's
Okay, you interrupted my
various
stream of
damage
attacks.
and threat removal shenanigans can be such a pain, but so much fun at the same time. Yeah, I agree. I like Gamora. She is the only event-focused hero that I really do enjoy playing quite a bit. Terrence, can you hear me? Oh, okay. I want you to say, yes, I agree, or no, she's terrible.
Yep. I mean, I don't know. What do you want me to say to that? I don't think she's terrible. I think she's good, but she, I think you can definitely get in a bad spot because she doesn't have a lot of health, right?
She does want to go down.
Like, I think it's very easy to not build her for
that whatever conditioning
her
room
weakness,
or whatever.
which I think is like low hit points.
So
and
you
kind of
probably
taking
should
some
put
damage.
in
I think
a
it's really easy
crew
to just go
quarters. You probably
overboard
should
because
put in a plus
it's like
3
so
health
easy
card.
to build around that her like passive, right? her passive triggers.
Yeah, right. That's the problem, as you were saying. So it's less events you draw from her special ability while you're down?
Yep. It's less events in your deck.
I mean, just more attack cards in, right? Because you're spending resources to not do anything.
What do you think of? Yeah, part of it too is just like if you go aggression, do you run like plan of attack?
Oh, they said
to look at
Terrence's
the top
audio is
4
way off
cards or
sync.
7
Yeah, it's hard to
cards of
tell
your
with the small
deck to
screen.
like pull the
Let me
exact
see.
attack card you want,
I figured out at one point how to synchronize.
or you just put more attack cards in. No, it's a 0 cost, so it
Yeah,
replaces
sorry.
itself.
No. Hold on. Give me a second. All right, talk now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Melanie told me I was off.
it's better
even at the beginning of the game,
The synchronization
or beginning of the
is
stream.
better. So here's the
when we were
problem.
doing the cards, but
Because you're going through my computer audio and the desktop audio instead of your own audio.
I don't know if it was
because I
me
still
or
haven't
you. It might
figured
have just
that
been you.
mess out. And I don't know why, but I will figure it out. I just haven't had any time because we're getting ready for this Kickstarter
Hello.
and everything else.
Talk now that we're at
in
the
fact,
end of the
the
stream.
Kickstarter page was just created today, so Mike and I are going to work on it tomorrow quite a bit probably. That way we can get a landing page for people to go to. Because we're actually in the top 25%, so talking a little Flame and Fang, we are in the top 25% of hotness games for the Gen Con preview, and we literally put the game in yesterday, which is less than a week till Gen Con, like 4 days till Gen Con, 5 days. And all those games have been up for a long time, and we're still in the top 25% for hotness. So that's pretty neat after one day. So with all that buzz being created now, we probably should have a landing page for people to go to. Was not expecting it to go up as much as it did. So pretty excited by that. Yeah. So if you haven't yet, just... yeah, I mean, if you want a link, I can put a link in the show notes or whatever. But yeah, if anybody's interested in that, you can go check out Flame and Fang on Board Game Geek. And then you could thumb it up in the Gen Con preview list. All right, so getting back to Marvel Champions. It was a fun game. I mean, Lucky Break, it depends how many of them are in her deck. I'm guessing she's going to get at least 2. But you saw having that double Spycraft out was really good, you know? It lets you do some things you wouldn't normally want to do. Yes, because he just has more encounters.
Yeah, I think there's 2.
It's really good.
Yeah, I mean, the reason
So
I
are
picked
you-
this is just I think with Star-Lord too, like Spycraft is just extra useful. Yeah, you're like taking more encounter cards. I actually really like this Star-Lord deck. I think
Yeah.
it
Are you
it like
going to
mitigates
bring
some
this
of the
deck to
weaknesses
Gen Con, you think?
by taking advantage of I think some of the shield stuff, right?
Okay.
Unfortunately, I got the global logistics stuff really late, but I think early on, if you can get a little bit of that online, it allows you to be more selective of which card you're actually taking off the encounter deck, right?
Yeah.
Um,
Don't you need the boots for that, though?
no, I'm probably going to bring my Aerial Star-Lord deck.
What makes him aerial?
Because we're
His
going to, you're going to probably play 4-player, and so there's, we played it on stream, but there just wasn't enough minions and enemies around.
Okay.
So
Gotcha.
I think being able to have access to more enemies to hit with Aerial, the aerial supremacy.
That's cool.
Air supremacy.
All right. Well, I
would
don't
be
think
good.
there. Let me go back to the chat. Oh, nope. 9 Down's here.
Yes.
I was trying to watch early part of the
The
stream.
boots you need
since
to
I
get
was
aerial,
late
but he
on.
doesn't
Yeah,
have to be
sync
aerial.
is
You just have
rough.
to exhaust aerial characters.
Good
You just
evening,
exhaust
all,
your
and
allies.
hey, Mary. All right.
Right.
Yeah. So is the
Um,
sync better for you all now? Not that it matters. It's the end of the
But
stream.
yeah.
But let us know. And I think that's it, though. Right? Do you have anything else for tonight? We can go over the cards real quick again. So Lucky Break is, again, one of the cards we previewed. It's a 0-cost upgrade that basically lets you do Spycraft. The only difference is it's a hero interrupt, but it lets you redraw a card that you draw. And then the other one we had was... Okay. Well, it's going to be bigger if I do it this way. Locked and Loaded, which is one of these new side schemes. You pay 1 to put it into play. It's got 2 threat per player, but when you thwart it away for 4 thwart, or in a 2-player game, or 2, I guess, in a solo game, everybody gets to draw a weapon from their deck or discard pile.
It's in victory.
That costs 3 or less and puts it into play, which is super good. Dude. Yep. Turn 1. I mean, I never loved that as a balancing mechanism, but yes.
I mean that's so insane though, even in a solo game, right?
That is certainly something that'll
put this
balance
in
it out.
deck,
I mean, you couldn't have 2 or 3 of these.
So
First of all, like, why would you want them unless you were running the hand cannon,
turn
you know,
one,
the
right?
sonic
I mean, assuming
rifle
you drop.
build.
There's only one of. I think that's how they balance it, right?
Rocket, yeah. Yep. Cool. Yeah. Sorry, the sync was off, guys. I'm still trying to figure this all out. Sync is way off. Terrence's mouth moves on camera, and about 7 to 10 seconds later,
yeah, maybe you're running Rocket Raccoon.
But Peter
right?
is replying, and it's a mismatch of taking
rip,
over.
so.
Oh, so is he? Oh, it's talking over. Okay. So if I... Yeah, this isn't... I'm trying to figure out this. So we've been talking over literally...
Yeah, it's because I'm delayed on the audio.
And nobody said anything till now.
People.
Yeah, that's not great. All right, well, sorry, everybody. Hopefully I fix it by next time. I will not torture you anymore by having Terrence talking over us. All right, I guess I'm going to say goodnight then. Bye.